We would be honored if you would join us.
Just to impress me.
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
You got a lot of guts coming here after what you pulled.
Do you understand anything they're saying?
Oh, yes, Master Luke. Remember that I am fluent in over 6 million forms of...
What are you telling them?
A Jedi uses the Force for knowledge and defense. Never attack.
Live long and prosper.
You underestimate the power of the dark side.
What's going on, everyone? Happy Friday. Not just any regular Friday. May the 4th tomorrow. So we got a big Star Wars celebration. But what's going on? Hope everyone's doing well. Episode 113 of the Collectors Club. Already. Damn. Vision. Happy Friday, man. What is going on?
Happy Friday. Good. Had a good day today, you know what I mean? We got things ready for this weekend, so hopefully everything goes smoothly, you know? Can't wait to see these unboxings, and shout out to all my Visionators out there. Not joking.
Wow.
That's when you go Hollywood up.
Yeah, that's exactly. Glad you can make it as always, man. Dilber, happy. Oh, he can't hear. Phoenix, what's going on, Phoenix? Happy Friday to you, man. What's going on?
I just finished watching the game. We made it the second round of the playoff. You know, I hate games that are like 1-0. I want a blowout, or you lose big, or you win big. And this, you know, nail-biting shit. I hate that.
So your team won or they lost?
We won. Second round now. We play against Edmonton next. We're gonna crush it in Edmonton.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your score right now? Like, where are you in the series?
We're gonna start on the second series on the Tuesday.
On the second game. Second game, yeah. Okay. All right. Who is it playing?
We're playing Edmonton next.
But who's your team?
Vancouver Canucks.
Canucks. Okay.
Canucks.
All right. Cool. Well, good luck. Hopefully, something comes of it.
Good luck to your team.
I don't even watch anymore. I give up. There's no point. It's a lost cause. Last time they won was the year my dad was born. So what? 67.
Yeah, they give you hope and then they take it away. That's the way they are.
That's how it works. That's okay. sounds like YouTube.
Yeah.
Ken, happy Friday to you. What's going on? How was your week? You're still on mute. That's my fault because
I said I was saying I love hearing, by the way, that your dad's younger than me, man.
Yeah, 67.
Yeah, by 2 years. Good week, good Friday. Took my wife out to dinner. Had plenty of time to get to the show. Worked out pretty good.
Awesome.
Happy to be here.
Always glad to have you on. Jerry, happy Friday to you, and how are you doing?
Happy Friday. I'm just happy I made it to the end of the crazy week.
It's been another crazy one.
Yeah, but happy I'm here.
Weekend.
Got to pick the prizes.
Kick back, relax. That's what's gonna happen. Good to see you. D-Rock, what's going on with you, man? Happy Friday.
Oh, not much, man. I'm just happy I made it to the weekend, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
it's been that kind of week.
Last couple of weeks have been rough. Okay, well.
Oh, man. Looking at the Tweeterhead Doomsday bust real quick. I might order it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We're gonna chat about it. It looks really good, and at that price point, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, and I don't really want like a full Doomsday statue, so it's like this is the perfect way to get the representation without having to go all in on some big expensive piece. So for me, it's like win-win.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Well, glad you can make it. Always good to see you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Vega, happy Friday to you. What's going on in your neck of the woods?
Oh, good, sir. Well, I already started my kickback and relax earlier. I took a nap. That's new for me. So probably have a little bit more energy throughout the night. Not much. I have similar feelings to Jerry. Just glad to have made it out alive this week. Spent much of today trying to read up on all this Star Wars stuff because I'm not well versed in it. So I'll be happy to share all of my knowledge about Captain Kirk and his use of the Force.
Sacrilege.
Glad you can make it, man. Yeah, it's the biggest day of the year for Star Wars fans, and the Star Trek fans just sit on the sides. Why not mix the two together? Ice, happy Friday to you. What's going on?
What's good, man?
Oh, same old, man. Same old. Another Friday. Time's flying.
Oh yeah. Yeah, glad to be here, man. As usual, man. Been trying to get on every Friday with you, man. So I appreciate you for having me. Man.
You passed probation, so everything's good.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I ain't been doing too much today, man. Went to work and just been working on some unboxings and stuff like that. Got the room tour coming real soon, so just been trying to really get ready for that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Glad you can make it. It's been a blast streaming with you. So.
Oh yeah.
Glad you can stop by.
Appreciate it.
And of course, last but not least, Dilbert. Great to have you on.
Hey, thanks for having me. Not too
How
much.
was your
Just good. Just finished up my taxes, so had a few outstanding things to do, and it was nice to get a credit. That doesn't happen every year. So, and super excited about getting a few statues this week. One of them we're going to unbox today.
Yeah, very
Black
exciting.
Adam. Yeah.
Black Adam, Prime 1. Super excited to see that. That's probably the most Canadian opening you can say is I just finished doing my taxes. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing that Black Adam. And Phoenix is going to be doing an unboxing as well for a Phoenix, the Prime 1.
You got me.
Bloodborne. I had it in my head the whole day, and then it just evaporated. The Bloodborne. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have a blast. Let's see who's in the chat first, and then we're gonna kick it off. We got Toy Mafia kicking off as always. We got the main man. Great to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Terry stopping by. How's it going, Terry? Who else we have? We got Jojo. Good to see you. We got Mark P. Happy Friday. Mitchell. Happy Friday to you as well. Always good to see Jesse. Hope you have a great weekend as well. And Alex picked up the Prime 1 Penguin. He just got it in. So huge congrats to you, Alex. Great looking piece. What's going on, Ross? Always great to see you. Keeses. And I invited Keeses today, and then I did the thumbnail, and I'm like, shoot. Overbooked the show. And I told him, and he was very forgiving, and I have to give him a shout out. I appreciate you, Keeses. It's damn StreamYard's fault. Like 10 people's not enough.
Yeah.
Slifer should be here as well any moment. But let's have some fun, guys. Phoenix, you want to take it away? We're going to be unboxing the Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
Let's go.
Wow.
I'd just like to reiterate the ongoing theme. Phoenix retired my ass.
Yeah,
I try, man. I try. But you gotta stay off marketplace and stuff like that in order to retire. But I'm a weak man.
I miss Ledge. What's going on, Ledge? Hope you're doing well. Tony, Happy Friday to you as well. What's going on, Tony? So this is what scale?
It's quarter scale.
Quarter scale, right? The Hunter. 1250 edition size for the EX.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, those liquids look good.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the back, there's a grill.
Oh, yeah.
Expecting Batman in the back or something, but he's not.
They need like a little rat. A little rat for in there. Great to see you, Jim. Vibranium Jim in the house. Hope you're doing well. Vibranium Jim says, "What's up, everyone? Phoenix, congrats on the Canucks. They beat my team, unfortunately. Oh boy.
Whoa, really?
Oh boy. That's how it starts. Did you take that off your white knight?"
Yeah. Oh, he goes. How do you come? Yeah. Something easy.
Off to a great start.
Back with the instruction guide. Do the all Prime 1 statues, are they still delivering pieces with the one confusing sheet of instructions?
Yeah, you're better off doing it blindfolded,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough with the instructions that they give you.
I mean, some companies aren't giving you anything anymore. You got to go to the internet and watch someone put it together.
That's true too. That's true.
Hey, Paul. Hope you're doing well, Paul. Glad you can stop by live. Happy Friday, man. So actually, while Phoenix is unboxing this, let me get this. I'm gonna put a poll up in the chat. Get some communication going on. You get the blood flowing. Let's see here. We're gonna be, we've been discussing. Dilber has gone ahead and, come up with this great idea. The Pulse community Pulse, and he's been doing it monthly, and it's been really good, really informative. Kind of getting the feedback from the community, and what's like, for example, this month's topic was what are collectors most excited for or about in the community, and there was two, and then what were collectors most concerned about. So did you want to discuss a little bit, Dilber, as to some of the findings that you came across on more of the social media side of things? Is he here? I'm more. Oh, no, he's still on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have it in front of me at the moment, but it's I think maybe not so much about the findings, but just like the participation and what it did, kicking it off in March. And I think it's a great way, just going back to the reasons for it, it's a great way for people to kind of express, themselves without like any kind of prejudice. And we have like the community polls just to kind of check on pulse of the community. There's some stuff that I don't even know about that I hear about from people doing really well or not so well, and so it's nice to kind of get that. And month to month, it's okay to see the data. I think the real relevance is going to be when we get to Q1 or Q2, when we combine 3 months worth of data and say, hey, you know what? Some of the stuff isn't really relevant, and some of this stuff really is because it comes up month to month. And so I think over time, when you go to have the half-year report and the full-year report, we'll get some really good data that expresses a combined pulse of the everyday collector community. I also run this in the pop culture statues group as well, but a lot of it just refers back to the everyday collector. So that's really what we want to do, is just kind of give a snapshot of where people are headed in terms of the pulse and how they feel about the statues that are coming out.
It's been great, and the goal is to try to get, as the months progress, try to get as much involvement as possible from the community.
Yeah, And I saw like just a couple weeks back, somebody actually said like in one of the chats like they're afraid to say anything. And I said,
Yeah.
look, how do we solve that? We don't want to force people to vote because you get to see who voted on what. And so I think today we had something planned for that. And I don't know if you want to speak on that.
Yeah, precisely. It came to well, and again, the whole goal is to kind of move away from that, in where if you want to say something, especially in the Everyday Collector group, use that as an open forum. That's meant to be used as an open forum for sharing how you feel, as long as it's respectful. And you get a lot of people I feel like holding back because they don't want to tie their name or they'll be judged. That's not how we do things in that group, as well as, and I'm sure Dilbert runs his group the same way. But we wanted to offer this as an option where we can come in and do the live polling with the same question that we put into the Facebook group. We'll put a live poll and you guys can vote anonymously if that's what you prefer, and then we'll still use that data. So it kind of helps everybody.
Yeah, I think, when you do this kind of thing, there are a lot of people that are very loud or very vocal. And then there's some people that are more quiet or like introverts. And so we want to make sure there's an equal opportunity for everyone to participate and feel open about it. So
I wanted to give just before I put the first poll up, a huge shout out to Paul with the $50 super chat. Paul, wow. You are an absolute gem. Appreciate that, Paul. That was very kind of you. Thanks so much, man. That means a lot. Paul's always supporting the channel. He's a member as well, and man, it means a lot. Really appreciate it. So let's put up the first poll. So for April, we were asking for the community polls, what are you excited about? And the four options that had come out is the Sideshow Wolverine, the Berserker piece that came out, the Prime 1 Next Level Showcase, and then the J&D Catwoman. Those were the three options that came up this month. So if you guys could take some time in the chat, vote. You guys on the panel, what from this list got you excited?
It was the Next Level Showcase for me. I mean, any sort of opportunity like that to potentially bring, the community together in celebration of what's to come, I think is always a big highlight for me over, again, two really cool statues, but kind of just that opportunity to bring people together, with all those live streams going, was really cool.
Yeah. Completely agree. What's going on, Mark? Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. Anybody else? Anything else excites you guys this month? What's going on, Rooster? We're gonna have to inject some Red Bull here. Hey, pass a Red Bull around.
I got the Zoa.
Oh, there you go. The Rock. Yeah. Sorry, you were saying.
I didn't do my homework, so I'm kind of confused on this.
Oh, it's a Resident Evil piece. Look, he just lays there. Take your time, Phoenix. No worries, man. What were you were about to say something, Ken?
Yeah, I agree with Vega. The showcase was the most exciting part, only because it put a lot of pieces out there that were surprises. The Hush and the -1. I finally see it, so it was pretty good. Just hanging out with everybody and the excitement it generated was by far the most exciting part of that.
For sure. How about you, Vision? Anything that got you excited this month?
From the showcase?
No, just in general. Like the top three options we had. Top three options we had were the Sideshow Wolverine, that Berserker, the alleged 1/3 piece, the showcase, and then that J&D Catwoman. Those three made the list.
For sure, well, I think all three of them got exciting, but overall, I would pick the Prime 1 showcase. It was I just like how they present it to us. They do a whole little big show and stuff. They put a lot of time and thought into it. Show statues.
the way they were able to get everybody together as well.
Yeah, and I kind of wish that if they do that stuff, like put the PO right then and there, like drop them, like while we hyped up, you know. Because I feel like you get more.
And throw Santa shipping, right? Why not?
Yeah, and shipping. Yeah, got me in December. Get me back in May.
Yeah. Heck yeah! I think that Prime 1 so far, the Prime 1's leading in the vote as well, with 72% of the vote. Anyone else? How about yourself, Dilber? What got you most excited this month?
So I don't know, like if you know me, I probably have like a poker face about most things. I buy statues, I sell them. I'm really picky about what gives me the most nostalgia. But I think the thing that really really got me hyped up was the announcement of the Bubblegum Crisis stuff. And I don't know if a lot of people know about it. I know it's anime, but that's like 80s nostalgia that I never expected Prime 1 to showcase. I'm super excited about that. It wasn't just like the statue of the kind of the female girl in the robot armor or like the bike, but there was another statue of one of the sort of bad guys, if you will, cyborgs, and I'd never imagined they would do anything like that. Super hyped about that.
Awesome. So overall, that Prime 1 showcase again, bringing it home for you.
Yeah.
How you like it so far, Phoenix? That hand holding the gun looked really good.
Yeah, I think that's what sold me, the hand with the gun.
You're Canadian though, right? You're not supposed to be.
Yeah. And this is the other badass weapon he has.
Oh wow,
that's sick.
Yeah.
My butcher uses something like that.
Mm-hmm. So this is the axe he chopped the guy with?
Rooster says, great game. Yeah, Bloodborne.
It's a game?
This guy, oh my goodness.
Hey, I buy statues because they look great. Not because of the way.
Well, we could tell when you had to pull out the instruction manual to read what it was.
Well, this is the EX one. It's a king. So I don't know if you guys play the game. You guys would know. I would. So it's got strange.
I thought it was
Phoenix just hits the buy button. He's like, what did I buy again? I don't know the name of this.
Phoenix
No, it's called a low price. Then I buy.
Awesome. It's looking good so far, though. Does that lamp light up?
It does light up.
Okay,
ooh.
Awesome.
It does light up, but I probably never turn it on.
Yeah.
I don't like light ups. They just kind of, some people like it, some people don't. I'm not a big fan of the light up stuff.
I love light ups.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I light them up all the time. Everything I have.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
You're referring to the statues, though. The collection, right?
I mean, April 20th wasn't that long ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I got this hook. I don't know where this hook goes.
Probably in that guy on the floor's back.
Up his...
Wow.
But that's pretty much the statue. I mean, yeah, this whole thing. It's one. That's a complete. Yeah, the head doesn't come off any of that, so it's impressive. I mean, I like it. I like the pose.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool that way.
Phoenix, is that battery or AC light up?
I have no idea.
Probably battery.
Battery, yeah.
Probably battery. But the funny thing is, this has a magnet. That's how it is. It's not very heavy, so it's put it in and it's kind of sticks there by itself.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
am I missing anything else? I don't know.
Alex is asking, John, did you pick up the Prime 1 Sauron? There was one locally selling here. No, I didn't pick it up, Alex. He sold it quick.
You were too slow. You gotta make a decision, man.
I think I was being too frugal. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, I told you, buy it, and then you can display it for 6 months, and you change your mind, and then ship it to me.
Yeah, but when I hear that a piece has some issues and stuff, I start getting
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I mean, how does Phoenix come across as frugal? Because I just see him buying statues after statue. Like,
it's what he buys the statues for. What he finds them for is where.
Yeah.
His negotiation tactic.
No, you know what? All I do is you be nice to people. You ask them. You don't give them crazy price. You take $100 off or something like that. If they're willing to sell, they sell. If they don't, then you say thank you very much, and that's all it is, right?
Yeah, but Phoenix, you remind me a little bit of my wife, who, when things are on sale, she feels the need to go out and shop just because they're on sale. So in the end, she's not really saving anything. She's only shopping because things are on sale. She might not have wanted it, but she saw that price and went for it.
Yeah, but you know what? You gotta know the statue though, because this is a desirable statue. That's it, right? So
Phoenix is like, this is going back in the box, and I'm shipping it to Europe.
We'll see it on BST next week.
It's getting shipped to Europe tomorrow morning.
That's all it is. But you know what? I like the pose. I mean, the detail and everything.
It's a great piece. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So this might stay in my collection for a little bit longer, but yeah, I'll give
2 weeks.
We're gonna get a little closer. There we go. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
All the buckles and
a lot of detail. Yeah.
Blood. Oh man, that guy had a bad day.
Yeah. Like I said, I like characters with like these kind of poses, like a dominating pose, as opposed to just kind of standing there.
Yeah, a little bit dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gun's nice too.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, congrats, Phoenix.
Thanks. I don't know. Just with me, I know when a statue looks good, just because of my preference. So, like I said, the action pose and stuff like that, it looks cool, and that's how I see most of my statues. I don't like, although sometimes the just the standing there is cool too, but there's something to it. Some statue you see, right away. Some statue you see it and you kind of like, right.
Yeah. This is one that's that you knew.
Yeah. I saw it and kind of like, okay. But you know what the secret is also? There's a local. Usually you look in marketplace and you keep an eye out. There's people selling stuff that are cheaper because it's local.
Yeah.
It depends how badly you want it, right? That's all it is.
Okay.
That's the secret to my shopping anyway. So.
Good tip.
Yeah. There's always something else coming up, so don't be so in a rush to buy it. That's all I say. Unless you really want it, but
Oh, that's wild, that piece.
Yeah.
I like it like that.
Yeah.
It goes well with the kind of like the blood. That guy doesn't look like he was beaten with a cane.
Yeah. That's weird though, because the cane had no blood on it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Phoenix, for doing that unboxing. That was cool. That was a quick one, but it looks really good.
You know what? I like these small, quick ones.
Yeah.
I don't like the transform where it's like 2 hours spending on it. It just gives us too much.
Stay tuned to the Facebook group for the sale post. I'm sure Phoenix will give you a good deal. Awesome.
So next week I'll have hopefully the Samurai Backyard.
By next week? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I like that one. Like the dynamic pose also. So
awesome. Be excited to see that. I want to see that Jurassic Park Rotunda too. That's
okay. That's next
awesome.
month. That's next month.
Wow, you're just on a roll.
What's that?
I gotta move over there to Vancouver.
No, man. Toronto is even better. Trust me.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Everything's damaged in Toronto. That's the problem.
Oh, you guys play rough. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you. Let's see where the poll's sitting. I guess we could call it here. We got 26 votes. If anyone wants to put their vote in, get it in now. But for April, what excited you the most? It looks like Prime 1 Showcase is taking it with 77%. And then J&D Catwoman and Wolverine tying at 12%. Wild. For me, yeah, that Prime 1 Showcase, of course. But man, that J&D Catwoman, that was a whole fun experience too. So lots of fun stuff in April. We'll have one up again for May. So stay tuned to the groups for that. Dilber, are you ready?
I think I am.
Do you smell? Smell what the rock is
smell
cooking?
what the rock. Yep, I do.
All right. Figure Kong, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
So my question for you guys are huge in
Well,
in
hey,
nostalgia, aren't you?
be careful. You know, it's huge is a you can't call people huge nowadays, right? It's
No, but you guys love nostalgic stuff like Batman '89 and Transformers, '80s and stuff. I find out you guys really love your nostalgic stuff. So
Yes.
is that what most of you guys collect for? Nostalgia?
For me, I think so. I'm actually heading to Buffalo in a couple weeks. I'm piggybacking with my wife on business, but there's a place an hour from there that has a statue that I've had my eye on. It's the Weta, King Kong versus V-Rex from the Peter Jackson movie.
oh yeah, the back in the day one, yeah.
And you can find them, but they always look beat up a little bit. And damn, this thing's in prime shape, and reached out to the guy, and so it's all because of what you're talking about, Phoenix. Just it's not a new statue; it's done real well.
Yeah,
but it just represents like for me, like that was like basically the introduction into the MonsterVerse, although it's not part of it. But fantastic CGI, just a well-written story. A little bit lengthy before they got to the island, but it was just great all the way around. Just he retold it really well. Mm-hmm. So finding a piece that is in mint condition that represents that movie for me is, I don't care how old it is, I love it.
Yeah.
It's wild because I think I could have sworn I saw one locally here too. That's a great piece. That's a timeless piece.
I got him. Yes, sir.
What a beast. Dilber, we can't hear you. I don't know if your mic is what it's set to. But...
Yeah, it's on.
There you go. Perfect. What was the ES on that one? Yeah, you're good.
I think it was 180.
It was 180.
Perfect. 180? Man.
142. 142.
142.
142.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think
you guys think because the movie Bomb didn't do as well, it kind of who didn't like as much the statue? I mean,
Take that back.
Yeah, I think partly, but it's also not just that it bombed, as you said, but because of that, right? There's also no continuity. There's no chance of kind of it continuing. So I think that influences people too into, okay, this is really very much a one-off character, in terms of this rendition. So I think that turns people off to, spending the type of money we spend for these things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the best way, Dilber, because there you go. That's perfect. That is a freaking beast.
Yeah.
This is 1/3, isn't it?
This is 1/3. Yeah. Holy mac, man.
That base is shiny.
Yeah.
Feels a little classy.
Oh yeah.
So you're telling me he's just gonna? I'm gonna see how these puts this. He's gonna just sit on that top thing there.
Yeah,
gonna go up here.
Wow, that's some Cirque du Soleil shit right there.
It's gotta be a lot. Huge.
Yeah, this is a Superman hush.
Let me double check.
Put them upside down.
Hang on it, Dilber. See if it holds your weight.
Yep.
Dilber has to be with
Right.
Rogers for sure for internet service. Dilber, were you with Rogers? He didn't
Yep.
hear me.
Who, me?
Oh,
Shaw.
Are you with Rogers? Shaw. Oh. Probably owned
I'm
by
with
Rogers.
Shaw, yeah. Why?
Just a little lagging, but it should be okay.
Actually, Roger does own Shaw.
Right, I knew like for sure. Look at that.
Look at the baby.
That's wild. How they
Does-
just suspended like that.
This is a Superman hush killer right here.
Okay, buddy.
Holy crap.
He's already nervous.
Is there a big peg that goes into it, Dilber?
Yeah, how does that look?
Look at this.
On the
Look
back.
at this tech we
Wow,
got going
this piece
on.
is really nice.
It just goes right in his back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what she didn't say.
Yep, right there. Sorry. Yeah, I got a light up in here too.
Welcome to Sex Ed with Dilber. It goes in here.
Was that a battery box? Holy-
I think it's the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Okay,
going
I'm
to shine
just
through
about to
the.
say, I don't know which
symbol.
way it goes in.
Yeah, it'll shine through the lightning bolts. Oh, that's bright.
Okay, nice.
I guess it has to be to shine through whatever
Yeah,
the
yeah.
material is.
Yeah, that's a drain of batteries in a half an hour, like when there's that many LEDs.
Oh,
That looks
wow,
good.
yeah. That looks really good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is back to the left camera. Back to the left. I think this is a sleeper piece. This one. Because this
Yeah,
even
the
this
movie
light- the movie
the movie
you
really
like the
put people
movie?
to sleep. No, the
Wow.
movie was horrible. I think the statue was, the
Hey,
statue was
hey,
great.
it wasn't that bad. It wasn't
Yeah.
It wasn't
that
that bad. Yeah.
I didn't
For,
think it
for
was
me,
that
it
bad.
was.
I like
For me, it was.
What's going on,
You
Tom?
know
It's
that-
great to see you. Happy Friday.
You know, Black Adam doesn't have lightning power, right? Just want to let you know that. Okay.
Or hair.
So this is because there were two additions to
Oh,
this
man, look at that.
statue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
that's good.
yes.
Not light.
So is this the hero or the villain version?
Hero.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
yeah. What was
The
the
villain's all
difference?
black.
So
The villain has all black, and the hero has the gold accent.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Portrait's crazy good.
the teeth, man. I love the way the teeth look.
Yeah, teeth look fantastic. Even the wrinkles on the back of the neck they got. It was crazy when I was watching this before.
Yeah.
It's the jabroni beaten, pie eating, trail blazing, eyebrow raising, stronger than a bear, faster than a buck, the biggest thing to hit Canada because the Maple Leafs suck.
Hey. Where'd you pull that out of?
I thought that
Where'd you
was
pull
an
that whole
appro-
thing out of?
that was an appropriate rock quote for this unboxing.
Oh yeah.
Did he actually say that?
Yes, that was
Yeah.
a verbatim quote. I did not. Make
Rock.
that.
Wow.
I am not creative like that.
Yes, sir.
You out here.
I don't know if you guys can see this.
Here's the magic trick, guys. Watch. See the rock disappear?
No,
It's
it's
text-
the material, guys. Come on.
It's textured like crazy, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're back. It's still
Oh,
there.
it's turned to. Was it turned to the side before?
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This piece is pretty cool. That engineering is wild.
Yeah.
So this is this Prime One piece, the box and everything. It was old and fantastic. Like the actual art box wasn't never touched the cardboard box. Like there's these big bubble tubes around the box, They have the styrofoam on the corners, and they made it perfect so that the art box wouldn't get damaged during shipping.
Wow.
And it's got straps and everything.
Oh, straps. Oh, cool.
Oh, they put the straps on this one. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it
Super
sounds like
impressive.
Prime One's kind of reevaluating the way they are shipping.
Yeah.
The pieces.
Strapping things up.
Straps with this one, and then we'll talk about it a little bit today. But the Earth -1 Batman with that different foam.
Different foam. Oh,
The
this
black
would be
foam.
interesting.
They used that black foam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like that a lot better.
Yeah.
Like the
And it was
custom black foam?
Yeah, custom black foam. Yeah.
Oh, really?
And it was completely dry, which was great.
A wet joke would be appropriate.
Yeah, a wet joke.
With this unboxing at this point.
Phoenix, are you already thinking about how you're gonna make a custom cape for this?
He asked me, so he wants a hoodie. That's what he wants.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
You could just send him that cape, and then he can add the hoodie to it, maybe.
Yo, send him that little what beanie do you got? Vision?
Oh yeah. That's my son talk.
Keep him warm.
Right there, what?
Yep.
I'm joking.
I'm having some trouble with the cape. Give me a second.
Take your time, no rush.
So did the other version come with a hoodie? Because I thought I saw this piece with a hood on.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The villain comes with hoodie. Yeah.
Villain. Okay.
Was it villain or was it
Vigilante?
Yes, the Vigilante. Yeah.
Okay.
Champion.
So here's the thing. Here's the irony of all this is that I bought the Champion edition. I wanted the Vigilante edition because of the hood, but then a friend of mine convinced me to get the Champion edition because he's like, you know what? Technically, he's supposed to be a god, so you want him to look at his best. I said, okay, fine. So I ordered the Champion edition, and then down the road, I guess they got some feedback at Prime One about all this, and they decided to take the hooded version out.
Oh wow!
And keep it with the Vigilante version, which is movie accurate.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah. So, anyways, I got Phoenix, so I don't have to worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make you one.
Some people have a Hulk. We have a Phoenix.
I have an army. It's like,
look at that, man.
Nice.
There we go.
Are there? Is it? Does it just hang down? Are there some wires for posing?
No, it just hangs down. I'm having a little bit of bleed around the neck because it's not pushing down properly.
It seemed like you probably supposed to pull it from underneath it. I think a little bit of the material is underneath.
Well, it says to hook it on the corners, which I did, but the battery, there's a little piece there that's letting it bleed a little bit in the front. I won't meddle with it now, but you can you might not notice it.
Yeah, you can't notice on the camera.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
This reminds me of Batman versus Joker Dragon Cape. Trying to put that thing on.
It was a pain.
Yep, because you got to do the same thing with the head.
Okay, so the funny thing is that one of the eyes don't work.
What?
I thought I saw one really bright and the other one not as.
Yeah.
They give you the batteries too, though. They give you the batteries and now fully charged. Are those used batteries?
I don't know. The wife gave it to me, so maybe.
Pulled them out of the remotes.
Yeah.
Where did the battery come from?
From the wife. Oh, you know what? Battery is not working. Oh, fell out.
Oh.
All right, let's try again.
I could have sworn it was working when you showed it the first time.
Yeah,
thought it was working.
AC adapters, Prime One. AC adapter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but the problem with that light underneath the head, it's hooked the head. I can't imagine how the AC adapter would work, though. That's the problem. It's not
Or even if it was just like a rechargeable unit instead of putting it in the batteries.
Yeah.
Have the electrical run through that base that's keyed into his back.
Yeah, that could work too.
April community.
Anime statue would have figured it out.
While Dilbert does that, I'll put up the second poll, the last poll. This is for, we did the most excited about. This is going to be what have you been most concerned about in April?
My bank account.
Wow.
There it is. Some real talk.
Mm-hmm. Thing we don't like to talk about.
Right?
Yeah.
Sideshow Boba Fett.
Probably need 2 people to help me with this, but I'll check on that eye later with new batteries.
How are you liking it in person?
It's really detailed. It's really good. I'm not going to use this portrait anyways, but
Oh yeah, let's see the second portrait.
yeah, let me get the other one.
So, Dilbert, would you think it's too difficult to put that cape on to light it up, or would you think you just get easier putting the cape on once you get used to it? It seemed like a lot of work turning the lights on dealing with that cape.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult. I mean, I've never had a statue like this before, so it's it would have been better if it just kind of went through the back or something, but
yeah.
I guess they wanted to have it capeless as well.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I think if I get some help, it wouldn't be an issue. So here's the yeah, there it is.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
What's going on, Rob? Good to see you, Rob.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Overall, you're happy with it?
Oh, totally happy with it. It's awesome.
Do you guys find that when you have a material cape not sculpted and it goes under like the head portrait, like this one looks like it kind of does, it pushes the portrait up sometimes? It keeps it from setting correctly.
This one has a bit of a gap. I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
just not putting in right or.
Yeah.
I had a Sideshow Batman that had a cape that every time I'd do it the right way, but the cape was so thick that it would just create like a big space in the front, like right where the chest this one has the chest piece under his neck and everything, kind of where it would go in there. It would always get a gap. And I just wondered if that's kind of what everybody else's experience if you get something with a fabric cape
I
that
haven't
mounts this way.
experienced that
Yeah.
yet. Anyone in the chats or anyone else on the panel? Especially is the Superman Hush fabric cape go in like that?
No, there's a peg that's on the side of the. But the problem is that it pops out every time when people touch that.
When you touch it, okay.
Yeah, with mine, I actually have the fabric go into the head sculpt holds it, and then
Okay,
it more.
Good.
Yeah, so that's the difference.
The crown?
Yeah. So the instructions say don't put it on the head.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not
don't.
supposed to. It'll mess it up. Some people
Cypher's-
were actually doing that though.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
Yeah.
oh,
They
it has
can
the
scratch
bus
it.
stand. I like the bus stand.
Yeah.
John's convinced. It's a great statue now.
Wow. Thank
You had this, Black Eyes?
What's up?
You have this?
What's this Black Adam?
Yeah.
No, I don't have it, man. I wanted it. I just like I had told John, man. The Shazam statue costs too much right now, bro. So that's why I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Just said forget it.
Cypher's asking, are you disappointed that it didn't come with a hooded cape?
Not anymore. Now that it's all together, it's like.
You're okay with it?
Yeah, I'm totally okay with it.
Just grab a baby sock and put it over his head.
Jeff from Secret Sanctuary, I hope you're doing well. He knows what you mean, D-Rock. He's saying that the OG Sideshow Batgirl was the same way.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like the material, if they would have a section of it thinner.
Yeah.
When it's the part that goes under the sculpt, then it might fit better. But
that would work.
Yeah.
I haven't. I try to stay away, honestly, most of the statues from mixed media, at least back in the day.
Yeah.
So I haven't experienced that, but I can only imagine. That would be a good idea if they made some sort of like flap that can go in there and it's a thinner material. That would be a pretty good idea. Or just stick to sculpted. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have the Sideshow cable too, which is a really good statue, by the way.
Yeah.
And it has that green kind of whatever you want to call it that he wears.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to push it, or maybe it hides it. If it does create a gap, it hides it because it covers that whole area around the neck when you put it on. So.
Okay.
But when it's just a cape in the back, that's what I've found. It's just kind of sometimes they push the sculpt out a little bit. It's really annoying.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Cypher and Secret Sanctuary.
That
eye is weird because it's not like the bulb is in the actual eye socket. It's being illuminated from the chest.
I could have swore it was working at first, man.
Yeah.
No, there's a slot. There is lights in his head. There's a slot for the main.
Oh, there are lights in his head?
Yeah, there are.
So one of them seems like it's out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a pirate. Okay. Hey, so one thing about this that I a bit surprised about, it's not a deal breaker, but I have the Raoul statue behind me. I don't know if you can see a little bit of it. We had that unboxed last time.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, this guy here behind me, he has really nice translucency in the skin. Like they painted that somehow, made it look like he's has like light coming through the skin. So it looks very realistic for a painted anime character. With The Rock, they didn't use any of that. His skin looks kind of dead. You can just see it from the, from here. It's just kind of this really bland color. So I'm surprised they didn't use the same technique on Black Adam. But the portrait is so good. The wrinkles, the veins. It's not a deal breaker. It's just it looks like he's like his hand looks. If I can bring it closer, I don't know if you can see this. It just looks kind of dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was dead for millions of years.
Yeah, look kind of like zombie skin. I'll show you raw.
What's going on, Jaden? Happy Friday. Well, yeah, you can see the shading.
There's like a lively complexion there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit disappointed in that because once I saw the Raoul statue, I thought, oh, every Prime 1 statue is going to look like this, but unfortunately, no. So
how close do you think the head sculpt resembles The Rock? 90?
The screaming portrait is totally fine. Here, let me change the camera. You guys can see for yourself. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, 95%.
Oh yeah, holy mac!
Oh my gosh,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, really good.
Really good.
The one on the right really looks like The Rock. There you go. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
pretty good.
So you can see the
going
color,
on?
right?
It is a really weird skin tone though for him, isn't it? It's like ashen, almost like he's covered in
Yeah.
some kind of dust or something.
I mean, I got a lot of white light coming here, but still, it's
Mhm.
it's not that great.
But like when you pulled up the magazine cover and then you had that against the sculpt,
Yeah.
it made it look really pale.
Yeah.
But is that how they made him look in the movie though? I mean, did he?
No,
Yeah, I can't
no,
remember.
he
I
was
don't think
pretty.
he looked
He
that-
was
he didn't
pretty
look that
tan
pale.
in the movie.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, he wasn't that pale.
No, he wasn't at
I
all.
wonder why they went that route.
You know, when I watched Art, I don't know if you guys seen when Art did this. He didn't look at color with Art's video, so it could be some lighting making it changing a little bit.
Still pale.
Yeah, he's pretty.
He was
Looking
pale,
at-
but he had a tan look to him on Art's.
Yeah.
Oh, that head vein
I like
is
him.
very
I
accurate.
think it looks dope.
Yeah.
I guess Dilbert's looking at him live and in color, like true color. What does it look like?
well,
to you,
technically not color, but that's
Well, I mean, Art has it in daylight, right? So
Yeah.
from
Is
from
that what
above,
it is? Okay.
yeah, he's got daylight coming in. So it might look different in the daytime. Maybe this was like before Papeterie. I don't know.
Mhm.
But don't
I
you
mean,
guys?
he,
Don't you
Still
have
not
things
bad.
with
he looks paler than Conjura behind you.
the
He
polystone
looks
makes
paler
it?
than Ken.
You get
Sorry, say again?
Well, with the difference with polystone looks so much better, and we always complain about other companies trying to make it look good, but it can be made. I mean, this is pretty good what the rock looks like. So I'm just surprised that's all.
You know what? His skin color is a lot like the old Kenshiro I have from a couple of years back. Yeah, it's just there's not a lot of variation in the skin. But again, like I said, for me, it's not a deal breaker. I think with a little bit of different lighting, I can make some adjustments. But I'm not disappointed at all. It's not this statue's not going anywhere for a while, so it might stick around just permanently. I think in my collection.
I kind of feel like that what they did was they spent more time on getting the sculpt correct and the likeness correct. And because it's not like with the anime pieces, they tend to put more shading in the skin and more just pop. They put more pop in. And I think with this, they were so trying to get it so true to life, which they did fantastic job. That sculpt looked exactly like him to me from the movie. Like I'm not sure they could have done better, but I think that's how they didn't want to go in and overshade or over, airbrush or whatever in any kind of detail. So that's probably where it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, huge
Yeah,
congrats.
it looks
Dilbert.
just like him.
Yeah, look at that. That sculpt is, and this was their
That is-
partnership with Blitzway.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
There, I can change the color a bit.
Yeah, I saw that.
That looks great.
Yeah. Damn, that's a good likeness. That's a really good likeness. I just wish the movie was better.
He's got great eyes though, like really shiny.
Those painted eyes,
Yeah,
they look amazing.
yeah. It looks like it almost looks like they put a lens like on the iris part,
Yeah.
but it looks painted most of it.
I mean, the eyes have a perfect reflectivity. Like you can see the
Mhm.
light in them.
That's why I was wondering if they were painted. They look amazing.
They look really good.
Yeah.
They remind me of the LBS Hulk teeth that have like a nice reflectivity.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you have light hitting them, and it gives it like it's got a gloss to it, like there's some wetness.
Yeah.
Like it should be. Yeah, it's really good.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, Dilbert, thank you. Huge congrats. That's a great piece.
Yeah.
And
That's a monster piece too. It's huge.
I think it's with only 100. How much did they say it was? 180 there.
Yeah,
I think
180.
that's a low edition size. The movie, okay. I didn't mind the movie. For me, it was just that last villain at the end that kind of threw it off for me. I didn't really mind the movie, but that's a piece that I think is going to be gone, and I haven't seen any hit the aftermarket yet. So I know collectors are just getting them now, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen anyone selling pre-orders or anything like that.
No, and it's 260 ES overall with both editions.
With both editions, yeah, that's not very Very large edition. Again, one more look. Awesome. Yeah, I'm impressed. Huge thanks, Dilber, for that.
Yeah, no worries, guys. Thanks for letting me unbox it.
And to you as well, Phoenix. Thanks for that unboxing.
Thanks, bud.
Well, we could get into some news. I'm going to put another poll, the last poll for the evening, at least for now, about that April community polls. We discussed the what you were most excited about. Now the top 4 options for what was most people, collectors were most concerned about. And the 4 options were, let me start the poll, that came up. And again, as more people, what are the words I'm looking for? As more people partake in this on a monthly basis, there's going to be more involvement, more options. So for now, we have PCS Magic Johnson, the Sideshow Batman, the Sideshow Boba Fett and Han in Carbonite, and then that Prime 1 Joker in Batsuit, where some collectors were receiving them with broken bases. So get your votes in.
That's my pick.
The Prime 1 Joker in Batsuit, the broken base?
Yeah, that's my pick for the one I would be the most concerned with.
Okay.
Because it looked like the base was hollow.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just the way they packed it, where it was taking a lot of impact in that area.
Mm-hmm.
But there's been a few of them broke for sure.
He's just saying that Sideshow Batman is dumpster juice.
What was up with the Boba Fett?
I wanted to say it was something with leaning.
Is that the one where the Carbonite's floating?
Correct.
Or supposedly floating? Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
That was kind of like a possibility from looking at it. Depending on how heavy they made the Carbonite.
Yeah. I think at first a lot of the community was worried about that Magic Johnson, but then I think at the show, once there was clear visual, changed some people's minds.
Yeah, I think I agree with D-Rock. I think once you start getting broken pieces in, and it did look pretty thin, and this was something, I believe it had just 100 edition size. I may be wrong on that.
Yes, no, you're
but
correct.
it just had 100, so, when you get 2 or 3, you're already nearing kind of the 5% standard that gets talked about a lot, so.
Yeah. Let's see where we're sitting right now. So far, we're sitting tied 43% for the PCS Magic Johnson and the Prime 1 Joker.
So, question for you guys: do you think it's where you live? Sometimes, I mean, I've been pretty lucky. I've never had a total disaster on receiving a statue. So, do you think it's certain areas in which you get unlucky and you get the same UPS guys who just dumps the boxes on your doorstep as opposed to, what do you guys think?
Well, I know that some of the custom groups I'm in, when they're getting to the point where they're going to ship and they know they're boxing stuff up, they'll send videos out of the people like dropping the boxes on purpose and like throwing the boxes downstairs and stuff to show you that statues should be able to take basic, loading and unloading. And if somebody happened to drop it by picking it up and couldn't hold it well, which that happens, people loading it might hit the back of the truck on the way in, trying to get it into the, whatever. Or as you're unloading it, it could fall out of the truck if it isn't grabbed correctly, or nobody uses a dolly or whatever. So I don't know. It's a Prime 1 piece, right? Are they still using like that solid foam, that hard foam that doesn't give? For that piece,
with that piece, I believe so.
With that piece, if they're still using that white hard foam, I think maybe exploring the foam that gives a little more might be good. If they're going to start doing thinner, like thinner bases or thinner pieces that have more, aren't solid, inside, then they might have to explore something with the packing, I would assume. Because these things get thrown on ships, man. They're getting put on container ships. They're getting put in huge batches. They're loaded with forklifts. They're loaded on pallets. They're, you know what I mean? They're going to fall. They're going to get moved around. They're going to, some shit's going to fall. Something's going to happen. I mean, that's just shipping. So It's
Yeah.
always down to the packing, really. Unless it falls off the damn boat, it shouldn't break.
The
But
question for you:
sometimes stuff happens.
How many have you ever got broken that you received?
How many of mine that I bought new? I had this Weapon X had one piece on it that was detaching,
Yeah.
but it was the way they packed it in the box. It was a small piece that goes on the very back of his back that is like really should have been a separate piece that you put on yourself, but they put it on at the factory and then put it in the box, and it has like a pivot to it, and so it popped off. And it's not supposed to. It should have stayed glued on, but it was easy to pop back on and glue, and nobody will ever see it because it's in the back. But other than that piece, sideshow stuff, I don't think I've ever had anything come broken. Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Which is funny that sometimes I read on the forum and the same guys get the same stuff broken. That's
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really had anything come broken from the factory yet that I know of.
Okay.
Well, I take that back. Galactus, which is a custom, just the little. I'm sorry, just real quick. The Galactus that's a custom. The only thing that came broke was that little mini Silver Surfer that goes in his hand, but it's like this big,
Yeah.
and it's just the little spot where it attaches to the board. I mean, there was no way that was going to hold up to anything, so I just had to re-glue it. But that's just nothing major. Not like a base broken, like the whole base is shattered
Yeah.
on one side. Nothing like that. That's definitely a drop break. That's a
Just
drop
quick.
break, sure.
Moose was saying, "What's going on, Moose? Happy Friday! Thanks for stopping by." I see some people say white foam is better because you can make cutouts more precise, but I also hear people say black foam is better because it has more give. Which one is truly better? That's.
Well, if you're talking about drop, I know that, and this is funny. We did the egg drop test. I don't know if you guys did this in school.
Back in school,
And I used a white foam, and it broke the hell out of my egg. And somebody used like a really soft foam, and their egg was totally fine. So
That's a little bit different.
Soft foam.
I think that's different because you're dropping it against the surface. But when I used to work at a cabinet shop, we used to pack doors up with foam, and we used to ship them out. So the doors were custom-made doors, like wood and all that stuff. And you have to pack them in boxes and put them in foam. And they were using a soft foam, kind of like a mattress foam at first.
Yeah.
For the same reason, thinking that it would give a little bit and wouldn't be so hard on the doors. They were constantly getting broken until we used a foam that actually held everything tight in place and didn't let it move. Like the slightest movement, I think, in shipping is where you can get some breaks.
Yeah.
My thoughts are the white foam, if it's fit perfect and won't let it move, it should survive a drop test or anything because it's encasing the statue. So what happens is anything that drops. I mean, now of course a big enough drop's going to break anything, but for the kind of drops these things should be taking, what we found out is keeping it completely concealed where it doesn't move at all was the best results. The breaks dropped by like 75% when we start using a different foam.
So then maybe it's down to the actual material they use and the thickness of the base for that statue.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's
or if you have a statue that has like a Wolverine that has claws and you don't want them to break, you're gonna have to put something in those claws usually, like between them. Or if you have a piece that has hair sticking off or something, there needs to be a piece of something. Those free floating pieces tend to be the ones that break.
Primary example is when I got my Queen's Hulkbuster freight shipped. The idiot driver parked the wrong way up on my hill. He parked facing up the hill instead of down. So the Hulkbuster rolled right out the back of the truck, off the gate, and smashed down on the road. As I was just pulling up to watch it fall off the gate. Now, and that's a 300+ pound box that hit the road from about a 5-foot drop, 4.5, 5-foot drop, because the gate was all the way up. So when I finally opened the box up, I had 2 tiny little breaks. I mean, little tiny breaks that the box was messed up. Actually, FedEx gave me money for the box because it's a beautiful box. Logo on it, wheels, locking wheels, and the guy didn't even use the locking wheels, which it was just a crazy experience. But that foam was the white foam encasing the every piece entirely, and for that kind of a drop, and only to get 2 tiny little breaks that were easily repaired. I was so lucky. I thought it was gone. I thought it was destroyed.
Wow.
Yeah, you got lucky. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I had a interesting experience. Like a couple of statues started. I ship a lot of statues, so I had a couple that just kind of kept breaking or having chips on the portrait. Like Zatanna is a good example from XM, and I forget there's a couple others too. And then I realized that it had to do with how some of these were shipping. They were shipping by train, and I just couldn't imagine how much shaking that a train would do.
The vibration.
From that. So after that, I just said no to any train shipments. I just always caught the shipper and said, "Hey, is this going by train? Because we're not doing that anymore." So ever since, I haven't seen any breakages. It's been good. Yeah.
So let's see. I'll cut the poll here. Again, April, the polls, community polls. What have you been most concerned about in April? We have PCS Magic Johnson taking it with 47%. The Sideshow Batman with 6%. The Sideshow Boba Fett, I think it was 11%. And Joker and Batsuit, 35%. So that Magic Johnson was the most concerning for April. Stay tuned for May, guys. We'll get that pulse out to you. Dilber will get that out to you. And please, 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 please participate, because it's fun, right? It's nice to get the community involved and kind of hear the feedback, and hopefully it gets to the point where the feedback can be used as a tool to help. Knight says, thank God nothing arrived broken. All the breaks I've caused myself. Yeah, that happens too. Okay, just right before we jump into the news, so Dilbert stopped by tonight, of course, to do the unboxing, but he also wanted to extend a deal to us, right? Everyone who participates in the Everyday Collector group and the chat and the show. So you guys, I'm going to drop the link to his website, Momentic. You guys can go check it out. He has shared a code, so that's the link. I'm going to share the code right now. You guys use the code, all caps, FORCE50 on the website. It's going to get you 50% off everything there.
On the new bus?
That's in stock. FORCE50. Check out the link. You have until 3 a.m. Eastern time. So that's another 2:59 Eastern time. You guys can go check it out.
Y'all let me go on there first. Let me go first.
So
and then
again, that's until 3 a.m. Eastern. But yeah, please go ahead, though.
No, I was just gonna say, I wasn't planning to do it May the 4th, anything, because I just had a 3-year anniversary sale as well, and then I thought, you know what, I don't have anything Star Wars. not last year I did, but not this year. So then, just in the last couple of days, I made these arrangements, and we just have a few extra stock available, and I said, you know what, I want to do something crazy, and I want to do something for the live audience here today. So we're doing the Force 50 up until 11:59 PST, like Pacific time, over here. So and then for the rest of the weekend, we'll have a different code that we'll post on the group, and it's just for the group. Like there's the pop culture group that I run, the Everyday Collector group that that we're all part of, and then just my private group for customers. And it's nothing that we're doing publicly. It's just for you guys to have this discount code.
Yeah.
So, 50% for today.
Thank you. Means a lot. Appreciate it. That's a very nice gesture. And yeah, again, this is just for the viewers here. So Force 50, you guys have a couple hours. I'm not gonna lie, I've been eyeing this Berserk stuff. So that Prime 1 Berserk, I don't know.
It's right behind me.
I know. It's tempting. It's tempting.
Do it, John.
I appreciate you doing that. Don't say it, Jerry. What were you gonna say?
For me?
Yeah.
I know. I just said do it.
I know.
Let's go.
Because I know that I'm gonna watch the show and I'm gonna like fall in love with it, and this is like 50% off. Is
Ooh, look at that sexy piece.
Yeah, that's a really nice piece.
wow, this is not helping.
Oh my goodness, that would be great in anyone's collection, but especially someone with some Batmans and LBS Hulk, Superman.
It would blend right in.
I hide the base because of the kids. It's too much blood.
Too much blood.
Demon guts.
We'll see. I'll let people get first dibs, and if there's time after the show and it's still there, we'll see what happens. Jason stopping by. Great to see you, Jason. He says, "Yeah, trains shake like crazy. Me and the wife took a 12-hour train ride to Orlando, and it was horrible. Would never recommend Amtrak." Alex says the Zod Prime ones are the best. Again, that's Force 50, and you guys got the link in the chat. So, again, Doper, appreciate you being here and appreciate you extending that offer. That means a lot.
No worries, no worries.
Okay, let's get into some news. So, May the 4th, of course, we're going to officially May the 4th now, 12:17 Eastern. So, May the 4th be with you guys. Fuck. Geeky shit. But let's get into Sideshow. Sideshow is killing it this May the 4th with these Star Wars pieces. They revealed the premium format Mace Windu, a Mythos Obi-Wan, and then that Captain Rex, which was teased for 12 days of what was it? 12 days of Sideshow. We were talking about this yesterday. Ice. And look. Yeah. So let's kick it off with Mr. Jackson. Now, Mace Windu, starting with a price point $725. I want to give a huge shout out to the artists on this piece. William Harbottle and Aaron McNaught on the sculpt. We got Ian McDonald and Rachel Rubisic, I believe that's pronounced like that, on design. Bernardo Esquivel on paint, as well as Casey Love. This, I want to hear what you guys have to think, but I think that this looks really good. Can't forget Tim Hansen. He did a great job on the costume fabrication. That was his role, but not sculpted. It is mixed media. I think it works here. Best news is the lightsaber does light up as well. So, what are your thoughts? Not everybody at once. Let me tell you that, man. Not everybody at once. Is this thing even working? What's going on? What's going on, Cab? Great to see you.
This was part of the ones that they had some sketches of a while back.
Correct.
Right? Some of
Correct.
Them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good because who was the original art by? Was that one of these people that you just called out? That those sketches were? Because I remember people saying something about a specific artist that was drawing those sketches at the show, but I don't know.
Well, design
anyway,
was.
I think it looks pretty good. I like the.
Yeah.
You said the lights. If the lightsaber lights up, that's really cool.
Lightsaber lights up.
Price is good. They're keeping it in the low sevens. So, I don't know about likeness. Looks pretty good from certain angles, but I mean,
yes,
it looks. I mean, it looks like him, but he didn't. Let's put it this way: Samuel L. looked the least like Samuel L. in this movie series, from what I can remember when I watched it. Like, he had a different look during this time period than kind of what he looked like afterwards. I don't know if I don't know, but maybe he was a little bigger or something like that during the movie making, or maybe he had bulked up for the part. I'm not sure, but his face was a little rounder, so I think they've matched that pretty well. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, I like the length of the lightsaber. That's pretty cool.
Jojo says if Mace was sculpted, the cape was sculpted, it would be perfect.
Yeah.
Now, is that all? It's all mixed media?
Yeah.
It's all mixed media. Yeah.
You know, sometimes, or not sometimes, but I remember they would do, like the inner portions would be sculpted and then just the outer cloak. But okay, so the whole thing is mixed media. Yeah, I agree with D-Rock. Certain angles, I'm like, oh yeah, that's Samuel L. Especially in like that facial expression. But there are some angles where you can tell it's not 100%. Though I don't really expect 100%. I like the pose. I think that it is a nice way of kind of a dynamic museum in a way. It's not super crazy, but you still get a sense of motion from it. I actually saw some comments kind of mentioning the price is a little up there, but I feel like it is in line with where current PF prices are heading. So I didn't necessarily get too much sticker shock from it. I think in general, something that was really interesting, and this isn't really about the statue, but I want to throw it out there as we're starting with Sideshow's Star Wars pieces. I always think of Star Wars as such a big IP, something that has such a strong fan base and following. And, I noticed that there aren't that many from kind of the big companies. There aren't a lot of Star Wars pieces that come out each year.
No.
So it's nice to see, some of these characters that I know haven't necessarily. Well, I know Obi-Wan's been done, but Mace Windu, I don't think he's had a quarter scale representation, nor Captain Rex. So I think it's cool that Star Wars fans are getting something different. So big shout out to them to finally have something else they can add to the collection.
Completely agree. This is their first licensed Mace.
Okay.
I think they killed it for me personally. I think the price point, if the lightsaber didn't light up, I think that's a fair price point personally.
Yeah.
And most importantly, that I think is, I want to give credit to the person, the way they sell the piece, the way they photograph the piece, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Because it wasn't, I don't think it was without a question who this was, or I think the skin tones came out perfectly. I know some companies have used that as an excuse for photography, but I think Sideshow's what Sideshow was able to pull off here completely proves that wrong, and it comes down to the photographer or the method on how that photography is being taken, the photos are being taken. So I give Sideshow kudos for stepping up their game and really doing a good job here.
That is a fair point.
They may have better lighting set up too for their.
I don't give a rat's ass, D-Rock, if they have a better lighting setup. if an item goes up for pre-order,
You're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying I think they do it better. I think if we set it up better, then maybe the skill set's higher than some of these other companies are hiring, like a lower skill set lighting setup, because the pictures don't look as good as far as the lighting. But here's the other thing too. He looks more like Samuel L. than PCS's Magic Johnson looks like Magic Johnson. Let me just put it that way. And way better than the Larry Bird looked like Larry Bird.
We're just talking in general here.
I'm just saying. I mean, if you want to talk likeness and we want to talk about price point, we want to talk about stuff like that. I mean, this is
all that together
for the price point and all that. Yeah, it's a nice package for the price. Sideshow's not going to do $600 statues anymore. You can just bet on that not happening. It's not going to do that. So you got to live in the world we live in. 725 or whatever is pretty much where they're at now. So
Jay the Grind, great to see you. I agree. The cape's not going to be coming out of the box like this, so get your posing skills ready. But that's what happens with the fabrics when you get the mixed media. Mr. Pope,
and I think that's the way they keep the price lower, honestly, because Sideshow was doing some like 1/5 when they were doing the other line that they did a couple years ago with Vader. What is it? I don't even know what it's called. The Mythos line. So those are 1/5, and they were going for what, 6 something at 1/5. So people have to remember the Star Wars license is very expensive. Disney has a stranglehold on that license, and they might have been able to save costs by making this less sculpted as far as the cape and the clothing underneath the whatever you want to call it, the cape or
take a look here. They had their show today. Their May the 4th deals and reveals. Here he is. I don't know, man. That looks
great.
That looks pretty badass to me.
It's $725 too, so it's not that expensive.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's still a good price.
Yeah, $725 is good.
This is better likeness than the Hot Toys, in my opinion.
Oh, 100 ES.
No, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Slifer's here. Hold on. Right on time, too. What's going on, Slifer? Happy May the 4th. How's it going, man?
Hey, Slifer. What's up, guys?
What's up, Slifer?
Hey, Slifer.
What's up? What's up? Awesome unboxing. I was trying to watch it on my way home. Looks good.
Oh, thanks.
It sucks. I think they should have gave you the hood, man. I'm sorry. Like, even if it's not accurate, they have them. They should just give them to you as a bonus.
Yeah.
Were you
I'm
excited
more concerned about the eye,
though?
though.
The eye still didn't get fixed?
No, not yet.
Do they take the button batteries, the eyes?
No, it's just it connects in with the chest piece, so it's just AAA batteries, 3 of them.
It might not have enough juice to power it. Sometimes that happens, or the connector might have some paint on it, and that can mess it up too.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave for a second and try it, changing the batteries.
Slifer, what were your thoughts on?
I already pre-ordered this.
You pre-ordered it? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Day one. So you fellas.
I know people don't like mixed media, but I don't mind it.
Yeah, I think it works with this particular statue though.
Yeah.
Sometimes some companies can do really like flowy, like sculpted work, but sometimes it just doesn't look that good. Even some custom stuff that I saw of like the Ahsoka, they're cool concept, but like it just didn't capture like her outfit very well. And I thought the sideshow just did it better.
Oh yeah,
like, with ants and stuff. So this is the best Mace Windu on the market for sure.
Yeah.
Like this looks
you're getting
fantastic.
some feedback. Slifer.
Oh, that's my phone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. No. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah,
completely.
I love it. Yeah,
Congrats.
I pre-ordered
on the
a
pickup.
lot of stuff.
And the light up saber, the light up saber too was a nice selling feature there. It had to light up. Come on.
The only thing I'll say is that this pose is very similar to the Shock T that they did. Very similar. I know.
Back
I
in the day?
don't blame them. Yeah, back in the day, the original Shock T is very close. Very. It's a nice pose, but close, very close.
All right. Well, I guess we can move on from that unless anyone else has any points. Let's keep this train rolling. Oh yeah, we don't do trains here anymore. Let's keep this wagon.
No, we only run trains here, right?
No. Wow. They had a nice. I highly suggest you guys go take a look, watch this video. This is on the Sideshow group, the YouTube channel, Sideshow Collectibles. Nice kind of like behind the scenes. Really appreciate it. What they did here.
Yeah, they're really starting to do these a lot more often. Really liking it.
Mm-hmm.
I think this looks so good. I'm sorry. For that price
I think it's
point,
going to be cool too if you could take the cloak off too, so you don't have to do the cloak. I'm thinking that might be a possibility.
Okay, let's keep on going. The next one, the next reveal hasn't gone up for order yet, but this awesome Obi-Wan.
I'm getting this too.
So they originally did that Mythos in 5th scale, and I've been hearing some of the collectors that collected that original line, kind of comparing. This is definitely a breath of fresh air in the line, and it's in quarter. It's not 5th. So this is the Mythos Obi-Wan, but not in 5th scale. So I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
The portraits are great.
Yeah.
They got the young portrait too, right?
They have another portrait it'll show here, and I have a picture of it as well.
Yeah,
The UN McGregor. That might be the reason I get it for the UN sculpt.
Yeah.
The only thing with this one is, and I like how everything it comes with the. If you look at the backside, it'll come with all the like accessories to add to the backpack he's carrying. But what bothers me, and I asked this, it didn't get answered, but I don't know if this lightsaber is gonna light up. It wasn't mentioned. This was the only piece it wasn't mentioned on, unless I missed it. It was mentioned on the previous one, and then the light up feature on the Captain Rex that we'll discuss. That'll be the next discussion point. But on this one, it wasn't mentioned at all.
I don't think it's going to.
But I don't see why it wouldn't though.
If you look at the blue compared to the purple of the mace, the mace is more translucent. This is more of a solid blue.
I'll say this: the Mythos Yoda that they had recently released is not 1/5 scale. It fits in with 1/4 scale, so I think that was kind of like them kind of breaking the line without really saying it. So but I like this piece. I think this piece looks nice. I think
Did
it
the
looks
Yoda
the only
light
thing
up?
I'm worried about.
No.
No Mythos piece has lit up yet. If they are going to start doing that, it would be a good idea to do it now because this is the start of their 1/4 line, Mythos line.
Yeah.
If they were going to give you the option, they should. But they skip with Vader, so I don't see them doing it. And if they were going to do it, they would have did it with Vader. Vader was it's basically 1/4 scale. Like I have it close enough to like Revan and Malik, and he fits perfectly.
Yeah. I think he looks great though. So if I get here's the photo
like
of there's a swap out portrait here.
Yeah, the Ewan McGregor portrait looks so good.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's crazy they knocked this out the park, but their other Clone Wars head sculpt was just not that good.
Not so much.
I think they need to give that piece another try. I would love a Clone Wars Obi-Wan and Anakin.
The Anakin was really bad.
Yeah, I wish they would have tried harder, man. I really do, because that piece was nice.
Do you think this will interfere with PCS 1/3 line? If they come out with the 1/3, do you think more people will want the 1/4?
Nobody cares about that, bro.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
I don't think it's gonna intermingle. I think Sideshow will be Sideshow.
I think the 1/4 line, like doing 1/4 Star Wars makes sense. 1/3 Star Wars, if you collect nothing Star Wars, maybe that could work for you. But like most people collect 1/4 Star Wars. 1/3 is completely out of the realm. Only people I know doing that are customs. That's it.
Just quick here, the intricacies here in that the details and the accessories that they have on his back is beautiful.
How much is this one? They have a price out?
It's
No?
not out yet. No, it's not out yet.
I like the other one, the Captain Rex. I think I don't know the name of it, right? Yeah, that one. I was like, wow.
That's next in line.
So with the Mythos, the idea of the Mythos concept is that it has a bit of an artist interpretation to it. Is that what makes it Mythos?
Correct.
So
like
what
go ahead. You can look at it and kind of create your own story or visualize what you think he's going through, or what they're trying to get you to visualize, like your own kind of story.
Okay. So it doesn't seem like it's something that bothers Star Wars collectors that I see in regards to getting a Mythos and putting it next to something that's more movie standard. Is that ever an issue? Like, is it so far different? Like this appearance. I mean, does he look like this in the movies, and with all this crap on his back and all of that?
No, this is just like an interpretation of him in between, like the movies, like him, like trying to find
you're
his
gonna
place
show
on the
a
planet.
little bit.
Okay, I got you.
And I was corrected. I was talking to another collector, like, and he was telling me he's Greek, and he says it's mythos. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, it's
mythos.
It's mythos.
Yeah,
it originates from Greek.
Oh, okay, over there in Greece, it's mythos.
It's mythos.
Mythos.
I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me."
Hey, it could be worse. We could say mythos. I've heard that before. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna say it the way Sideshow says it. Right?
Yeah, let's get to the show.
It's like I'll be honest. It's like people who say Martin Canali and Martine Canali. All right. When I read, if you give me a piece of paper, and I read the name, not knowing anything, I'm gonna say Martin.
You're reading it in Canadian,
right? Martin.
I was thinking the same thing.
But it's like but it's like people. I'm saying the name, and the people say, "Well, it's not Martin, it's Martine." Well, don't get your panties in a knot. All right, take it easy.
Hey! I don't make the rules, man. I'm just saying,
Okay.
you know. But this is what I was told. Don't kill the
Anywho, it's okay. We'll just have a Guido for everybody, and we're good. Pass one along.
So do you?
All right.
Do you guys think this is leading to that Luke getting into the X-wing or getting out of the X-wing climbing?
I hope
that
so.
also was at that same show drawn. It was also a sketch on that same wall at that show. Right underneath these sketches, there was a sketch of Luke in his orange flight suit with his getting out of the X-wing or getting in it, one or the other. That was one I was interested in.
And Nihilus, I think it's Darth Nihilus was shown.
Yeah, that one was there too.
Yeah, maybe those are more Sideshow Con. You know, get these 3 for May the 4th, and then we get towards the con or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
maybe we'll get
you
there.
guys think it would be too much if they announce, say, they showed those tomorrow, and then you have 5 pieces going on pre-order all at once?
Yeah, I think having the pre-orders too close together, sure, that could be a bit of a struggle for some people. I don't think it'll stop people. I mean, at the end of the day, you still have to wait a while for them to come out, so there's plenty of time usually.
Yeah.
But, you know, not everyone who buys these pieces are us, so...
Does that light up as well? Or does
Going
that
on,
light
Norman?
up?
Yeah, so this base was confirmed to light up.
Wow.
This looks like it's going to be like the Iron Man. It's going to be probably like the Iron Man style.
That would be such a badass if it's like that, because that light up feature was awesome.
Yeah, I think this is what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
And that fire is on point.
That's the best fire Sideshow's ever done.
Yeah. I mean, we have to wait to see production, but...
Sure, of course.
It still looks fantastic. I loved it. I've been waiting for this piece.
Yeah. 27 inches tall. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think you would buy it because it looks dope. I don't even know who that is, but wow.
There you go. That's the Phoenix plan for buying statues.
Yeah.
It looks cool, grab it.
No, I can't buy something if I don't have an attachment to it, man.
You weren't here for that part, you know, you were late and all. But so
some of us got jobs, my man. Saving the world, you know.
All right, Captain America. So who is Captain Rex? Where's he from? Or she? I don't know what.
He's from Compton.
Don't confuse him. He's a clone. He's basically one of the lead clones in the Clone Wars. He's part of 501st.
Okay.
So he's right under Anakin. So he pretty much, you see the most action with him.
He's like the main
basically
clone.
an ARC. He is like an ARC trooper. He doesn't have like designation, but he's badass, man. Like no other clone has seen as much action, I think, as him.
Okay, you guys said a lot of words, and I heard Clone Wars, and I know that was an animated series, so I got that part.
Yeah, he's awesome in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, the statue looks super cool. I'm really digging it.
Yeah, I agree. But so I think 3 solid releases from Sideshow. Can't go wrong here.
Yeah, visually this is the best looking one.
Mm-hmm.
I think they all look good, man. I like them all. I love clones. If I had to only pick one, I would pick Captain Rex. But
for me, I think Obi-Wan would be probably the only one that I get. I don't really have an attachment to Clone Wars. I thought it was an okay show. But
can you remove him, please?
Look good.
Yeah, it's May the 4th. Get Jerry out of here.
Can you remove him, please? I will have no Clone Wars slander on the show today. This is a holy day. It is May the 4th. How dare you?
Well, it's May the 3rd. Yeah, it is now. I was going to say
May the 4th. How dare you?
It is
a holy day. I
apologize.
Very tempted to take the day off because I had to observe.
How many Hot Toys you pre-order? They
Bro,
went
I
crazy.
don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk
Did
about
you
it.
get the Luke?
Yes.
Wow.
Not the artisan, because I don't give a shit about rooted
Oh,
hair.
not the artisan,
I think that shit is stupid, but
So you didn't
I
get the real one. Okay.
nah, I'm good. I'm not one of those. I need the exclusive just because it has rooted hair. I prefer regular sculpted hair.
That thing flew. So we'll see what happens there, but yeah. Let's keep on blowing through this. So let's do the. I'm getting an echo from someone. Testing. All right, we're good. So let's do the statue prices right. We're gonna do it for all three quick. Let's do it in the private chat. So kicking it off with Mace. How much you think is gonna be?
It's already up for
It's already up.
Yeah, I'm just testing to make sure you're all awake because it's like a. I feel like it's Halloween. I don't know. I feel like I'm at a funeral. Get some energy, bud.
How dare you?
How
We're
about
just not
the
Star Wars fans?
Clone? Let's kick it off with Clone Wars. Not Clone Wars. Obi-Wan. How much do you think Obi-Wan's gonna go for in the private chat? Closest without going over. We got mixed media. Don't forget, you got the. We don't know about if it has a light up feature, but we'll see.
Oh, come on, Vega. Don't be a hater.
I was going to go 740, so
wow.
Got to play it right. I'm waiting for the $1.
It's well, we're how many people we have? 1, 2, 3. Everyone's here. Where's Phoenix?
I'm here.
You're just waiting.
There it
is
is.
with the dollar.
Playing the game.
You think so? Okay. I don't know if Dilber's back yet, but
Yep, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Did you put in? Oh, you did put it. Okay, perfect. D-Rock 705, Slifer 750, Vision 740, Jerry 700, Vega 745, Ice with 725, Dilber 799, Ken going with 801, and Phoenix $1. I think you guys are dreaming in the 700s with a swap out portrait.
You think it's going to be
Well,
more?
you got to do that. Let's start over.
I think we just have to see because we don't know. We don't know what they're going to price this at. To be honest.
Yeah. Especially if it doesn't have a light up on a lightsaber, like you were saying. You know, I don't think it's going to be in the 8s.
How much was the Mythos Vader? I wonder. I can't remember.
Usually when they do swap outs in the past,
It's just like $10.
Yeah, $10-$20 more.
Yeah, it don't be much.
Mythos Vader was $655 for the exclusive.
Okay.
$635 for the.
And there were swap outs there.
Oh, it's $10 more.
So give or take, that would be close. All right.
Okay. I just because I'm looking at Mace, right? At 725 with no swap outs, no accessories on his back. He has a light up saber, sure. What is that?
So hope they just charge $15 more.
This is a simpler piece. This has a lot of stuff.
This is Price is
What's
Right.
the scale on this one?
Quarter.
Yeah.
Quarter on all of them. Next, we'll do the Rex. What do you think about the Rex?
$2.
We got Vega at 780, Jerry with 825, D-Rock going
Does that
840.
flame? Does it light
lights
up?
It lights up, yes.
Okay. I'm getting Mark 7 Iron Man vibes.
Slifer with 799, Ken going 825, Ice 850, Dilber going 899.
That light up's going to be like Ghost Rider. It might be up there.
Yeah, Vision with 781 and Phoenix with
Really, Vision?
699.
Really?
Wow.
I see. War has been declared. Phoenix $699. Really?
Alex at 710.
Definitely not going to be $6.99.
He trying to put out some good juju for the Star Wars.
That's right. I'll see you guys.
Happy Friday, man. All right. That's it that's it for the Star Wars stuff from Sideshow. We'll keep you posted if anything else comes up this weekend, because of course tomorrow is the big celebration.
They should have posted them all three right now with the prices and gave a discount if you got them all three, like $150 off.
Santa shipping.
Vision's always about a good discount.
Vision wants that
Man,
shipping.
are we all?
Well, yeah.
You Vision's always about that discount, bro.
Nah, that's Phoenix. I'm just trying to learn from him. Master. He's like the Jedi.
Just to blow through some old news, the classic Hulk that Sideshow put up, as well as the that retailer exclusive, they finally announced the edition size. The classic Hulk with 750, and that distributor exclusive or the retailer exclusive is 325. Kind of high, to be frank.
I like that 325 though, but I thought it would be more like either 150 to 200.
They had it at 250 at first.
They had it at 250, right? Yeah, exactly.
They did. I do over.
Yeah.
I think for Sideshow, 325 is low.
Yeah, exactly. Because they used to doing like 2,000 and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Anytime it's 1,000 or less, I'm always thinking, oh, that's so low.
Yeah.
Now are these?
And Ken, you have it, right?
Yeah, Ken. Are you adding any of these to the collection?
I got the red one ordered through Big Bad Toy Store.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Oh, nice.
Congrats, man. I like that. I like this piece.
Yeah.
This piece is weird.
It'd be nice. I just imagine how nice that would pop when it's all between my Hulks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I do think you can only buy one though. Like you wouldn't want to have multiple. You would just buy one.
I agree with you.
No.
Yeah.
You just pick your favorite.
Yeah. I ordered the green one, so that's mine.
Hey, there you go, D-Rock.
Nice.
Congrats, man. This classic one?
Yeah, I got the classic.
Or the Gamma.
Okay. Cool.
Nah, I'll take classic. I don't really like that, I don't know, shaved side head thing for Hulk. It's not big for me. I like this portrait. I like this look.
Awesome.
I actually like the no neck. I actually like the no neck pose. It's fine with me.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'd have seemed like that, you know.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, it's like this guy was irradiated and is not in like human proportions anymore. So I'm not sure why people think it matters if he has a neck or not.
I don't care. I think it looks nice.
You know what I mean?
You think he's shipping this year?
I like the gray one. The gray. If I was gonna buy one, I would buy the gray.
I thought about getting the gray, but I like the green portrait so much that I was like, damn, if I get the green, I can't get the gray too, because like you said, I can't get two of the same.
Yeah, it'd be too much. Too similar.
Yeah. So yeah. So I got this one. But I think they'll come out this year.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've
What do you think with the classic being 750? I mean, what do you think that spells for the ES for the last two? Do you think this will be the highest one?
Probably. I
think
feel like
so.
Gamma might be close to the red, maybe
okay,
close to that, but I feel like the gray will be like maybe 200 or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, okay.
November.
Yeah, gray usually has the lowest ES of all, no matter what.
November of this year to February of 2025. It says.
Yeah. So yeah, probably around Christmas. Probably see it.
You believe that for the retailer exclusive one as well? Because it seemed like it usually, like when it comes to retailers, it usually take a little longer to get to them.
No, I think just for the one I bought. I just mean the green one.
Gotcha.
I think it'll probably be out December-ish, but
Yeah.
Sideshow has been a little slow with some stuff. Sideshow's kind of been doing a thing where they're pretty quick with their first batch or first two batches, and then they kind of like drag for the other batches while they're trying to probably push out first batches of other statues. So I don't know. I ordered it pretty early, so I'll probably get it maybe first or second batch. I don't know.
Right.
I think you're right, Ice, with the retailers. The Big Bad Toy Store is notoriously slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really slow.
Yeah, real.
Probably May of next year.
Yeah,
probably.
Yep.
For sure.
Another set of ESs that we got was for the fastball special, the quarter scale and the fifth scale. The quarter scale with an edition size of 700, and that fifth scale with 500.
I'm actually very surprised.
See, I thought these were high, personally.
Yeah, I think they're a little high to me.
I think they're low.
I think they're low. I agree.
I think they're really low. Like I was
niche.
expecting 2,000.
Yeah, no, it's such a
I
niche
wasn't expecting
thing. Like
that.
you have to be somebody who's an X-Men fan. You have to be somebody who's a fan of a diorama, and you have to be somebody who knows the fastball special and is a big fan of the few times it's ever been done. You know, so to me that felt niche, and plus like with that comic book edition, making it more of a, I don't know what you even call it. It's a diorama.
I think that's more niche. I think.
Yeah, that's a niche thing. So I thought, you know, that's probably why that one's lower.
Yeah.
Even though it's a smaller scale.
I think something different. I'm like, if you're trying to build an X-Men collection, you just knocked out 2 characters with 1 statue. And a lot of people go, hey, that Colossus looks cool. He looks traditional. I love Tiger Stripe Wolverine. So now I got both of them in 1 statue. You know, you're saving yourself some money.
So here's my pushback on that. They released this, then they turned around and released that really badass, what pretty much is somewhere between a 3rd and half scale Wolverine. I think it's closer to 3rd. And I think that might have hurt the sales of this, because people like me who are big Wolverine fans and don't have that one Wolverine yet that they want in the Tiger Stripe suit, I think that got me looking at it more, and I went ahead and pre-ordered that one. And then it made me say, well, I'll just hold off on this one and maybe I'll catch this later. You know,
I get what you're saying. It's just that scale is so off, and you know, people that want to like have a cohesive collection are gonna go more 1/4 scale. I think if that was a 1/4 scale instead of like an in between, whatever scale it's gonna be, then maybe it would affect this piece more. But it's gonna be tough to fit that piece in.
Yeah. For me, it affected me buying this one quick. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Like I bought the other one. I was like, I'm gonna get this one nailed down. I got too good of a deal from Dilber, which is why I ordered it. So Dilber, thank you for that. You had a great special, and I took advantage of it. And I was like, for that price, shit, I couldn't get it from Sideshow for that. So I was like, I'll go with that. And then I thought, you know what? I'll just hold off on this and see where this goes. And now that I'm seeing these numbers, I don't think they're gonna sell out tomorrow. So we'll see.
Do you think?
But it is a nice piece. I do like the piece. Don't get me wrong. I like this piece. It's really awesome. But I would probably get the smaller scale because I actually like him coming out of the comic book. I think that adds a lot for me.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking like I'd be interested. You know, with the smaller scale, we get 500. I'm wondering if that Berserker Rage, where that'll land, because I think that will. Again, I know we don't actually know the specifics of how ESs are set, but assuming pre-ordering has some impact on it, I think that'll be really telling, you know, what that edition size is and how much it may have actually impacted the sales of this.
I don't think it'll be this quarter scale. I don't think it'll be 700, but that's just me.
Yeah, but even if it's just 500, I think that, you know, that
I think it's going to be closer. I think it'd be like 4 to 5. It would be my guess, because he's a popular character.
Yeah.
But it's a weird scale where, like, just like Cypher said, he wouldn't collect that. If he was a Wolverine fan, he loves Tiger Stripe. He don't want that big ass piece because it doesn't fit his quarter scale collection. There's a lot of quarter scale collectors that would rather buy, like he said, this piece with quarter scale 2 characters in one. But you know, I think that'll affect it because Sideshow doesn't usually sell those large scales, not in their brand. You know, under their brand, people are used to, you know, premium formats being their main thing. So I don't know. We'll see. But I think it'll land maybe 4, 5, somewhere in there.
Yeah. And, you know, I think for people who, you know, there are definitely collectors who, you know, don't necessarily shop around and buy from multiple companies. There are some people who just buy Sideshow statues. So, yeah, absolutely. Having, you know, Wolverine in a larger scale from a company that's never done that before. Yeah, I think that made it pretty popular. You know, it definitely got a positive reception. But also at the same time, I will say it is a bit more stylized than kind of, you know, even this sculpt for Wolverine, right? It's again, it's the Berserker Rage. You know, they kind of captured that. So
this one reminds me of the one that Iron Studios did, which was a 5th scale, I believe, or 6th scale diorama with Juggernaut. This Wolverine pose is almost identical to that.
Well, it also is similar to the quarter scale that Iron Studios did coming out of the Weapon X tank.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
have you?
Sorry, go ahead, Diller.
No, I was just gonna say, have you guys seen that Coke commercial? Where they have the Juggernaut on that girl's shirt. She jumps into the comic and all that. There's the Wolverine in there, Sideshow statue.
Yeah, we showed it like two episodes ago. Yeah.
This kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Just the throwing of the Wolverine and
that premium format Sideshow statue. I think Vega has it too. I have that piece.
Yeah.
That was in that commercial. To be honest, every Wolverine piece that comes out, of course, you compare the ones you have to what's coming out. You kind of looking at it. That Sideshow one, it's what 5-6 years old, maybe older. I think it's the perfect Wolverine. I mean, the size, which like I have it paired with Captain America and the Spider-Man piece, and it's smaller than him because he's a smaller statue. But like to me, he looks like the Wolverine that I grew up with. It's just a perfect piece.
It's the one with the Sentinel hand, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got that one too.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's a great piece. So when these are all good pieces. They look nice, but I think they really hit it spot on with this piece here.
So we'll keep you posted with how it goes. If it goes waitlist or if it sells out, and then on the Berserker one, we'll see where they set that ES as well. With that was pretty much it for Sideshow this week. Tweeterhead got some news. They released the Doomsday bust, the 3rd scale bust, coming in at an edition size of 350 with at a price point of 400.
375 if you order from Tweeterhead.
If you order from Tweeterhead, you get 25 and pay in full, right?
Yeah, pay in full.
You gotta pay in full. Yeah.
Ball out.
And has anyone seen any new updates on this since the last stock update they gave?
This looks
Damage Collector had it. He did like live.
Yeah, they had I think they had posted that they had about a little over, they were at about over 50% sold.
Oh wow.
Sometime yesterday, I think it was.
This is a nice piece, man. I think this came out good.
Yeah.
Really good.
I'm not a big fan of the base though. I especially after having the LBS Hulk, which is a 1/3, same thing, 1/3 upper torso. And that nice base. It just, even when Sideshow did these bases, I wasn't a big fan of them. It just looks too small.
Is Hulk bigger than Doomsday?
It's classy, man.
I think the Hulk is. It might be about the same size. I didn't get all the specs on it, but I don't know.
I mean, Doomsday
This is 20 inches.
Doomsday's a ripoff of the Hulk. DC basically wanted to create a DC version of the Hulk to take on Superman.
So will this be the same size as one of those Hulk busts, like from LBS, or smaller?
I'd say it's pretty much same size. He's
pretty close, maybe. Yeah.
But same size sitting on that base? I don't know, man.
No. Just the bust itself, like from maybe the waist up, just that part. Maybe a little smaller. I don't think it's as big, but close because those hands are bigger than.
$400. That is crazy good. And $40 shipping. He said
that's good. That's a good price.
That's wild.
Cypher wanted the full statue. That's a sentiment that a lot of people share.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's amazing. The detail's crazy. I watched it on Batman Statue Collector, and it was just amazing up close shots of this thing.
I mean, the good thing is that if it does well, like it shows that they have an interest, and maybe they will pursue the whole line of 1/3 DC. Like some people, they just 1/3 it just doesn't work for them, but they could do this. So
yeah,
if it sells well enough, I could see them doing it. They already have the bones, so they can change up a pose and make it work.
Anybody else feel that way about the base?
I like it. I think it's classy as hell.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like those bases like that, man. Simple.
I like it because they match the life size line Sideshow used to do.
Yeah.
I like the idea of these because I feel like I can use them as proximity pieces just in various areas. When I get my room done, I feel like I could be like, it doesn't really have to sit like all in a row or anything like that. I feel like these look like this nice standalone proximity pieces, or maybe even go somewhere like on the desk. If I wanted to put the Superman bust on the desk right here beside my monitor, I could do that. I mean, I like that idea. It's pretty cool. For the price, you can't really beat it. But you
you can get creative and give them different levels and what I mean.
Yeah.
Like you do your own Superman sanity piece kind of thing going on, and it's kind of like when people dress up their collections with 1/6 scale figures or pops and stuff like that. Like that's exactly what you could do, but it's just bigger.
Yeah, you're adding depth. You're adding depth to
one thing
pieces and larger pieces.
One thing about this Tweeterhead introduction of these busts is I really like what they've done with the diagonal cut. it really steers you away from thinking that it's been decapitated at the waist. They did that with the Superman too, the diagonal.
Yeah.
That's a
yeah,
good point.
it really has a big impact for me. I don't know about you guys, but it feels more like a complete statue with the diagonal.
As opposed to just being flat.
Well, and to me, it speaks to the fact that this is a more artist-centric company because they're actually thinking about details like that versus just saying, well, all right, we're going to do this piece. It's going to be this size and just cut that thing off straight across. And you know, more artist-centric company, they're like, we got to make everything have a purpose and, you know, have an interesting angle. We don't want straight angles. We don't want, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
I think this is great. I think the photography again that they took, the way the paint app looks and the way the colors have been blended and sculpted for $400. This is not a $400 piece.
No, compared to the LBS bus they're selling right now, it's way more than this. A couple places are selling the LBS Hulk, and then this thing's, in my opinion, detail-wise, every bit as good. Maybe even way more detail.
That's the thing we'll have to see for production.
Yeah.
So far we're so far so good. And actually, to give a shout out, I guess Batman Statue Collector had a special. I think he reached 100,000 subscribers. It was, so he had a special with Tweeterhead where he did a reveal of some of their upcoming busts. He did the exclusive. So these are some of the other ones: Clayface and Riddler. These are that Clayface is coming home.
Yeah, that Clayface.
You have a whole line.
The Clayface is really good.
That Clayface.
That's really good. That pose is nice.
Even that Riddler.
Well, you know, here's the thing too. The Riddler looks like the right Riddler.
Yeah,
like it's one. It's the right one with the right hat and the right suit, and it's like that one that Prime One showed was like too much. It's like I don't need all that. Just give me the right one.
It's almost like the Penguin they did, where it's an all-in-one. But that's what it is, all-in-one Riddler.
Yeah, but it's like with this, I can get it for what is it? Got a sixth the price.
Yeah, for sure.
A sixth the price, and I don't need his full body to have the representation because did his legs really make him, you know, the Riddler, or is it this right here? That's the cool thing about these. They can capture the main elements of the characters because most of the characters are known for either their faces or their shields or their, you know, emblems. And it's like, there you go. That's all you need.
Technically, these aren't even a bust, right?
Yeah. Well, no, they're not really a bust because they have arms and they have attachments. Like he's got the cane in his hands. You've got all his full arms and hands. So it's like it's more than a bust, really. It's a half figure.
Yeah, I agree. It's like a torso, upper torso, complete.
Yeah, I mean this Clayface will be huge.
Yeah, Clayface will be there.
Yeah,
I'm just worried about the base though. That's the thing with that.
The weight
thing. That's the only one thing I worry about the base. It's a bit small, so if it's shaking, it can tip over. Maybe it won't.
Yeah, that was true. That's something we brought up. I was on Ice's channel and Cool Game yesterday. Had a good time, good conversation. That was brought up, and what I wanted to mention is I can see with this having, and I had mentioned this, like a third scale Batman as a centerpiece, and then have the rogues surrounding him in bust form. And I think that would be epic.
These are polystone, right? These are polystone pieces.
I believe so.
Trying to wonder how they're getting so cheap. If they're heavy, I mean, I hope the heavy piece of that base is that small because, especially on the Clayface and the Doomsday, that'd be a little bit unstable.
Let me see on real quick.
The material is listed as polyresin.
Yeah.
Okay. Polyresin, same as polystone, I guess, right?
I think it comes to ratios.
Yeah, how much?
Yeah, different ratios of the the stone powder versus.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, and
might be different.
I feel like polyresin's a little lighter in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
It should be.
It should be, yeah. So they may have more of the weight. They may have more of the weight like in the bottom base.
Yeah.
And have more of the and have it not as weighty at the top for like these bigger figures.
I wanna give a quick shout out to Slifer, because he's actually doing an unboxing as well.
Another one.
Another
What
one.
is this, anime? God, what
He
is
loves
this?
this.
The anime
Hell
channel?
yeah.
Slifer, what do we do?
Please tell me that's Bleach, Slifer.
Yeah, baby.
Kenpachi.
So nice.
Heck yeah.
I mean, let's not
Thanks,
forget,
Slifer.
in addition to May the 4th, it is also anime. So, you know.
Okay, you know what, Jerry?
You know what? I love it. I love it. I like where you're heading
Not
at.
Jerry, Vega. I hope you enjoy your.
I said that wasn't even me, man.
Sorry. That's something that would come out of your mouth. That's why. That's something that
Jerry
Well,
doesn't
I-
deserve May the 4th, but at least he is an anime guy. You know?
Yeah, but I appreciate that, Vega.
Kenpachi's an honorary Jedi, practically. So no worries.
But yeah, awesome. So appreciate you. We're looking forward to seeing it. And by the way, the bleach, is it cold water or only hot? All right. Sorry.
Only Canadian cold water.
Okay.
Vision, I know you have controls. Can we kick him out?
Don't listen to Trump. Don't drink any. But we'll move on.
Yeah, we
From
got
what I'm told, Zatanna on the left, and this is a Catwoman on the right, which is looking good. I like that Catwoman.
It's a classic Zatanna.
Classic, yeah.
Classic Catwoman too.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Fair point.
It's like 60s Catwoman.
Color's the same too. They show the
Yep. Purple and green.
What's up with that cloak or whatever that's on Catwoman? That kind of threw me off for a second.
Yeah, I thought it was just like the plain purple suit that she wears sometime, but then once we seen the color version, it was a little different.
Yeah,
it was a very darker green and purple
I think
blackish.
there was a period. If God, I think there was a period in time where she might have had that in the beginning or near the beginning.
Gotcha.
Of her maybe Silver Age run. I feel like it might have existed for a few issues or something.
Mhm.
Jeff Delaney would know. He has all the Batman comics, so he would know.
Phoenix, are you considering any of these, Buzz?
Zatanna looks pretty cool.
Zatanna?
I'm waiting for Firestorm, man.
Firestorm? Yeah, she's coming. She's coming. Here's the Batman.
Man, that's awesome.
Batman looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's
But see the base, the space is small. So
Yeah.
with that Clayface and even that Doomsday, I hope it's the weight distribution is there.
But it seemed like theirs was a little wider though. It don't seem like they all were the same size. It seemed like it was
I hope so.
scaled a little bigger.
He said on the
Well,
show, Chad. He said on the show there are 3 different size bases.
Okay, perfect.
Jeez.
Yeah, he said the bigger characters like Doomsday and Clayface have what he called a monster base, which is like another percentage bigger than the.
Yeah, you could see it. You know, like what Ice was saying, you can see it. When it looks wider.
Yeah. It's a big piece. Well, I wish them all the success because I think this was a great idea, great line to go down.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah, it definitely appeals to those, who just want that very classic look. There's no real extra pizzazz to it. So great. It's awesome.
Anybody getting that Doomsday here?
Probably,
Yeah.
but it's I don't know. It's like if I get the Doomsday, then I feel like I have to put it with Superman in a way. Like
You don't like the Superman?
No, I'm getting it too. I have it ordered already, but I feel like it ties me down to putting the Superman with the Doomsday. If I get Doomsday,
yes.
like,
Yeah.
what else does he go with except Superman?
Yeah.
And they're not going to do like a bunch of Superman villains because nobody ever does.
Exactly.
So maybe they do a Brainiac later, but then you kind of are tied to putting them around Superman in a way. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm not sure.
Would you do directly through Tweeterhead, D-Rock?
Yeah. I ordered the Superman directly too.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the only way to get them.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, the only way you can get these is directly.
Hey, John, do you remember
Me too.
you were talking about this? We were talking about Superman and the pre-order numbers and all of that, and you mentioned people waiting for Doomsday.
Yes, sir.
Tweeterhead 11 hours ago posted that Doomsday selling fast. They had mentioned that nearly 200 of their 350 edition size were accounted for.
Okay.
But they also noted that they are down to 5 Superman pre-orders available.
Wow.
Whoa.
I
Superman
checked
will
on.
be
I
sold out
checked
this week.
on. Let's see if this works.
Yeah.
Hold on.
If that's the case.
You checked last
Yeah,
night.
weren't we talking like a week or two ago that they still had like 80 something?
I checked yesterday. It was 41.
Yeah. I think that show helped too to promote getting them sold quicker.
Oh yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
I can keep clicking the numbers on the website
Yeah.
up to 35, but I don't know if that I hear you're clicking too. I don't know if
because
that's
that was 47 or something like that for me yesterday.
okay. Well, now it's down to 35, but they say they are down to 5.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Maybe they forgot about the 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got them in my cart right now. I'm buying them all and
I got them all in my cart. It's 10,500 in deposit.
Someone in their chat or someone in the comments pre-ordered, so they said now it's 4. So, but anyway, it does seem as though there has been an impact on
sure.
the Superman pre-orders with Doomsday coming out. So I thought that was a good call.
Which is good. Awesome. Thank you for that. What's going on, Brian? Great to have you.
I think if I do this line, I'm gonna probably just go with the Batman and villains. I don't know if I'm gonna do the Superman stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd be in the same boat. We'll see how the Batman's painted, but everything's looking good so far, and
yeah,
I wish them success because this is a cool idea. This was a company taking advantage of an area that wasn't being done.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's great for collectors who don't want to necessarily have a whole.
Is it like an updated Bowen, like that type of
third scale?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but DC version.
Yeah.
But collectors who
I wanna
don't
see
necessarily
Shazam.
want to have a full third scale in the collection, they can have it represented here.
See, I think this is a good idea for people. Like, I don't necessarily want to buy an LBS Martian Manhunter because he's not as important enough of a character for me. Like, I don't need to build the whole Justice League in third scale. But to me, if I could do it in this way, it's so much cheaper, and I can still get representation of some of those characters. Like I want a Shazam, but nobody really ever makes a Shazam that I want, except for custom groups. And it's like, if he gets to the point where he does a Shazam, there you go. I can get a really, hopefully be a good one, and I can get that.
Cypher said, "How would you display these with your full scale third scales? Would you prop them up? We are finally getting them obscure DC characters we wanted in 1/3, and it's incomplete."
I wouldn't do it. I'll probably put mine in a separate location.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind playing with display and positioning and perspective.
I think it gives you options because you don't necessarily want to put them side by side with your third scales. Obviously, they're going to be shorter because it's not a full statue.
Yep.
But that allows you to maybe try some stuff where you put them in a proximity or you put them in front of something else.
Yeah.
And see how it plays. I mean, it gives you options. I like the idea personally.
Let's do a check in on Slifer. He's looking good there. Lots of pieces.
Slifer, go get you another Ultraman. I don't, it's not enough Ultraman.
We need some Batman there. Look, that top left. Getting some Batman. McFly. Got to get creative, fellas. That's right.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I
McFly.
like it.
You know what's nice about those Tweeterhead pieces too that I'm thinking about is I like to do wall shelves, and because there's no big base on them, those can actually be put on a basic wall shelf and displayed.
Especially if they're not too heavy. Yeah, that's a good idea.
You took that right out of my head, man. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah, even staggered on a wall. If you buy them, you just stagger them up and down.
Yeah.
With dimensions. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of options for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of options.
Yeah.
And I think it also speaks to the one more thing real quick. I know you're trying to move on, John. I think it speaks to the fact that a lot of these statues prices come with the bases. These elaborate bases from some of these companies is why the prices are so damn high.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you start putting in this huge base and all this extra detail on the paint and everything on the base, and the price goes to the roof for that. And I think this kind of points that out, makes it real apparent where the money goes.
Well, there's no switch outs either.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of statues. Other than Prime 1 like Sideshow doesn't do that many switch outs anymore lately. It's been a lot of just you get what you get without an extra portrait or whatever. And it's, I don't know. I mean, if you do something well enough, I don't think you need all that, but I guess it depends on what if you really want to change your character up a lot. But
well, we'll keep everyone posted with when people start getting the Superman in hand and so forth, any updates. But yeah, I think this is Tweeterhead's doing well here. Smart business move, in my opinion.
I feel like
and
they'll
well,
be rolling
and,
them out soon.
And well
right,
executed.
Superman?
It's not like it's just they're just doing a bust. They're highly detailed, and the prototypes look good, and it seems like a lot of thought and effort's going in on here on this line. So
Doomsday is shipping this year. They're saying fourth quarter. Doomsday be on.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think this Superman will come out in the next couple of months. I'll if you want to unbox it, I'll pull mine out when it comes.
Oh, yeah. When
you want to put it on the show?
Anytime, that'd be cool.
See what it's like.
on the show.
On the show.
That's how we do it. We pull it out here.
I'll put mine out too. Double unboxing.
Wow.
I like where the
Just
show's going.
Don't cross the streams. That's all I say. PCS, just an update with Howling. Apparently, they're going to be working on. Let me see what this says. You can't tame what's meant to be wild. The Howling third scale epic series statue is coming from PCS. Stay tuned for more details.
Epic.
That looks sick. Just that picture. That looks really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they went with the real fur on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Smart thing to do.
This is the stuff they do well with these kind of things. They do a great job.
Yeah.
Yes, sirree, Bob. I think this is gonna have this is gonna be like, that what's that guy's Marcus? That had a lot of fan.
Yeah, Marcus is nice.
Marcus looked good, and even at the show, so I did fan service there.
Yeah. Third scale, real fur.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, no.
Let's move on to Blitzway, all right? Blitzway's, I don't know what these guys are doing, but they're coming in and slapping these companies in the face and saying, you're charging what? Let's kick it off with, we can do Scarface. They did two versions with Mr. Tony Montana here. Rooted and sculpted. Coming in at a price point of, for the rooted, was $9.99 US.
Are you out of your mind?
Where's the pictures? Why are they not showing the pictures here?
Yeah, their website is weird.
Here we go.
Well, the other one is 500.
Well, we were gonna get the other one.
It's good to me.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like rooted hair, mixed media clothing, well-tailored suit, you know, nice base, likeness. I did some comparisons. You're gonna be able to see it. Likeness could use some tweaking.
Yeah.
Likeness needs some tweaking. Glass eyes, $9.99. It's like yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna show you the other one. I like the sculpted better than the rooted personally.
Me too. I like the sculpted way better.
You gotta iron up the suit a little bit more. We need a little bit cleaner on this. But you know, look, details on the hand. You got the tattoo, the vein work, the guns detailed. I love the base on this.
Oh yeah, that base is crazy.
Yeah, base is really nice.
Yeah.
This part, like, I don't like this part with the Scarface almost being hidden by the.
Yeah.
It should be centered.
It should be centered. That's weird.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, they need to fix that.
They need to fix that. Yeah, that's just, it doesn't hit the eye well there.
Mm-hmm.
It's also not good color. Red on black is hard to read.
Very. You can barely see it from this distance. You can't see it.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
So $9.99 for rooted. Those are for the rooted fans.
And honestly, they don't need the name of the movie on the base of these statues. Like these companies that always want to put the name of a movie, like we know the movie. That's why we're buying it. Who's that for? The Like the friend you bring over who doesn't know what it is. I don't understand why we need to.
This is where I really see a bang for the buck here. With the sculpted, and I personally feel the sculpted looks better.
Mm-hmm.
But this is coming in at pretty much everything's the same, besides the.
I don't think that's sculpted.
This is the standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sculpted.
It's sculpted. This is the. Everything's the same. Resin head, resin hair, polystone resin metal body, polystone metal ABS for the base, fabric for the suit, perfect package curtains, styrofoam.
Okay.
But here we go.
Shit, $4.99.
$4.99, guys. $4.99.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. That looks good, man.
It looks better than the rooted, but there's still something with this portrait that's
Yeah. It needs to be tweaked.
yeah. But I appreciate what Blitzway is doing here at this price point, and it's the angle too, because you'll catch. I put some comparison shots here.
Yeah, you can tell there.
This is rooted, and then this was the sculpted.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that. I think the sculpted is the way to go, personally.
Yeah, I like the sculpted better.
He's got an angry look.
Yeah.
Let's see if I got this here. You can see the video on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I honestly, I really like the attention they put into their production, though. This production here, like this, like putting this all together, I appreciate it.
Got the hair on the chest?
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's not rooted.
Nah.
See here? Right here? That looks good.
Yeah.
So.
He looks like he's at the end of the road.
Mm-hmm.
With that gun in his hand. That look.
It's time. See how it's important to kind of do these videos, because these videos do the piece justice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is nice. And then they had I don't know who watched this movie, but Reggie from Legend, who is played by Tom Hardy. And this likeness was really good too. Do you kind of feel like they're trying to tackle a market that's not there? Almost like a more affordable, I want to say J&D cross between J&D and that Shumi collaboration with Prime 1.
I can see that.
Yeah, that's what I feel like they're
very similar style.
Yeah.
Simple base.
Yeah.
Doesn't he play twins this movie?
Yeah.
Two brothers?
Two brothers, yeah.
Yeah.
Based on a true story.
Yeah. Is it weird then if the whole movie's about these twins and why they didn't just go ahead and do the two-pack? Because they don't look the same in the movie. I know that.
No.
They look different. So you'd think they would have had the other twin, but maybe this one's more interesting in the movie. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that Rocky I like a lot.
The Rocky's wild.
All right, all done.
All done? Okay, we're gonna show it. Let me just get this Rocky out of the way.
Let me see if I can pull my camera further from it, because this piece is it's a little forward. It's got to be a little higher. It's a 1/6 scale piece, so.
This Rocky was really well done. Rooted hair, quarter scale. This only got one option with the rooted hair, at a price point of $650.
Wow.
Oh damn! Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that's where that price is crazy good.
Yeah, they're blowing pricing trends out of the water.
Yeah, that's sideshow pricing right there, and this looks dope.
Look at that! But even the presentation, the way they put it together, it got to a point. I don't know
You
if
get the dome
here.
too?
See here, yeah, you get the.
That was a nice lighting effect.
That's what kills me. Like that's how you do it. Look at that.
That's really gutsy. That's gutsy.
Oh
that
my
they did
god,
that.
I love it.
Because all the imperfections will show up with the light like that.
That's how you do it. This is how you sell a product. This is how you do it.
That's gutsy.
Well, it's gutsy, but if you're confident in your product, it's
it's impressive. It's impressive, too, right?
John, when you finally see this movie, you're gonna like this piece even more. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
John, I can't.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. This movie is fantastic. I love this. One of my favorite movies ever.
So, is that from part one or part one?
Yeah, this is
Yeah, it's
one.
from the first one.
Yeah, this is the first one.
Yeah. I need to get this.
John,
Yeah,
you have to watch.
I'm really
the movie.
thinking this.
I got all of them.
Like the way you saw Predator and it changed. Like you started really liking the collectibles and stuff. Like this is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
John,
The
pick
movie
a
is
day,
so
man.
good.
A few of us we do a watch along.
Watch party.
Next.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool.
Backstage watch party.
That'd be cool.
This movie is
I give Blitzway a round of applause. What's going on, Jesus? Great to see you, George. Happy Friday. Sorry I've been missing the comments. Scarface is a great price. I commend Blitzway for what they did here. Most definitely. Take it away. Slifer, holy man.
Yeah, so this is Kenpachi from the 1,000 Year Blood Work arc. So this is, I try to get a little closer because his eyes actually light up. If not, they're like whited eye. He basically like turns into like a demon.
Wow!
Look at the size of that cleaver. Holy man.
Yo, the cleaver feels metal, man. It's ridiculous. How heavy it is, it's crazy.
Yeah, that
sounds really good. I haven't seen this yet.
They haven't shown it yet. It's just from the manga.
Even I just meant the Blood War. I haven't started it yet.
Oh yeah, you could always wait till it's fully done. But yeah, I really like this piece. Only a 99. No, 98. I'm sorry, were made. They give you like these cool little plaques now, where they don't really put it on the bottom of the base now. They just give you like this little bronzy looking plaque.
That's pretty sweet.
Is this 1/6?
1/6.
1/6.
Yeah, this is 1/6. Yeah, and like his eyes, kind of like you have to like.
Damn, that is cool. Was that like a devil?
Yeah, he kind of like turns into like a demon, like a mindless.
He kind of acts like one even before that.
Just says anime king.
Time in the bedroom, ladies. No joking.
Well,
like a demon.
I mean, dudes.
Hey, Vision blurting that out. Is just a bunch of dudes here.
Asking the one girl in the chat, man. Man, we need a girl on this live.
I'm sure there's some
Man, come here.
dudes that identify as girls you can woo.
This is.
We got 10 guys. Well, 10 guys here. You know what I mean? Survival of the fittest.
How does the blood application? I assume that's all blood. How does that look compared to like what we see from Prime 1?
Oh no, this is just like very painted. It's not translucent blood at all. It's, it's funny because sometimes I have like pieces from Prime 1 from Guyver, and the first one they knocked it out the park, and then the second one they kind of like didn't do so well. It's kind of, I don't know.
Hit or miss.
This is what? This is probably like $200, $300 at most.
Who with this piece?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I spent on it. I gotta look.
Well, huge thanks for sharing that.
Yeah,
500 still. I clicked on the link.
Yeah, ship. Yeah,
that's still a great price.
It's not bad. I like them. For 1/6 scale, you know, I want to build up a few. I was pretty much ordering a lot of that line. So, yeah, I'm happy with it.
You're happy with it overall?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, awesome. That was a pretty quick unboxing, didn't it?
It's a small piece, so it's not the greatest.
So yeah, we finished with Blitzway. I think we're almost done. Queen Studios. Oh yeah, Collector's Arc. Randy shared number 1, I guess, of I don't know what it was, like in the 70s, but this is the life-size Hulkbuster.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think there was less than that made.
Yeah, I think it was like
20
20 or
something?
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Did they have a crane to do it or what?
Yeah, they used a crane,
Yeah.
and it came in like 4 or 5 crates. Those wooden box crates. Yeah, that's wild.
I guess you're not moving this sucker.
No. So thanks for sharing those, Randy.
Oof, that's just a different level.
I'd put this like outside in the guarding the house. Prime 1 announced some ESs. I gotta get close for this. The Witcher Yennefer DX bonus version has an ES of 250. Surprising, the Dark Side on Throne is 100, man. Only 100 for the DX bonus. That's wild. And then the T800, the endoskeleton, 600 pieces. That feels a bit high, but
Yeah, that's a bit high for the endoskeleton.
yeah. It must have got a lot of love. Yeah,
That's what it
Could have
is.
been a lot of pre-orders too.
Yeah,
A lot of people buying 2 of them.
Yeah.
but the Dark Side on Throne, that's 100 was shocking.
Yeah.
Is it worth making it? That's like, damn. 100.
I pre-order that.
I'd pick up that piece to go. Yeah, I think that's a nice piece.
The for that dark side, the regular version is 50. So
Yeah.
there's 150 overall altogether. Yeah,
Nice and
that's really
small.
low. Nice and small, the way John likes them.
I think we're gonna get it to a point in collecting where, a lot of people are, the market is the way that it is now, where things aren't selling. But I think we're gonna get a course correction. I don't know when, 3-10 years, who knows? But I think it's gonna get to a point where we're not gonna have all the variety that we have, and people will be backtracking for pieces like this.
Oh yeah.
Right, and I was discussing it with Ice yesterday a little bit. It's happening almost with Iron Studios. Some of the pieces are very tough to find.
Yeah.
So so I think it's going to happen eventually.
Yeah, and the funny thing with Iron Studios is you don't even have set edition sizes. You just most of them are just limited edition.
Exactly.
I mean, do you think that studios or companies may have to, and I don't know what the alternative is, but do you think that there's a chance that some companies, like I know there's a lot of information that we still don't know, but that whole Aniri thing and them kind of abandoning the pre-order model supposedly with their new whoever bought them out, do you feel like companies may have to look away from just relying on pre-orders to kind of determine edition sizes and all of that? Because these things are coming out really low.
Well, I think they need to incentivize the pre-order.
Yeah,
that's what it needs to come down to. We've been talking about that forever.
Right.
I think incentivizing it, what Sideshow's doing right now is good, but they're just you and the free shipping.
They might do it one day. Watch.
I think you're hoping for the
You're
best.
on another planet, man.
Yeah.
They'll do a big bag Toy Story is $4 shipping and include the shipping in the price without you even thinking you're getting a deal, but it's included in there.
Yeah.
Cool. It's going to be a placebo.
But we'll see. I don't think so. I think that they just have to incentivize it properly. The right exclusives, the right discounts right off the bat.
I agree. Yeah.
And, yeah.
Oh, also the Prime 1 has a sale right now, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Right.
Hot Toys did a life-size Ben Affleck.
When?
What the
Like
fuck? I
now?
didn't see that. No. Wow. All right, let's keep going. So Prime One has their spring sale too going on right now. You guys can check that out. Nothing crazy. It's the usual. It's a sale, but the shipping, it kills you.
They give you a little. They doing a little bit off on the shipping too, but
not enough for me to pull the trigger.
Yeah, exactly.
$6.99 to $6.64. You can't spoil us with Santa shipping and then call this a sale. That's the problem.
I'm curious about Golden Week.
Is Golden Week going to happen? Golden Week's right now for them. They're off. So we'll see next week or the rest of this month if they're going to do
What's
a
Golden
Week
Week
sale.
about? What's that?
It's like a holiday thing.
Wait,
Like
this
a better
wasn't
ship?
here.
On a better deal? Or,
They always do Golden Week. It's weird. I don't know. Because this is like the spring sale, no?
This is the spring sale, but do they usually mix the spring sale and Golden Week together?
Well, Golden Week. Well, this spring sale is only lasting for like 6 days, right, or 5 days, or something like that. Maybe the Golden Week will follow. I don't know. Maybe
April 30th to May 7th.
They never had this sale before. This one usually is the Golden Week.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on.
Here's that. We were looking at this Frodo and Gollum Phoenix. Look,
Yeah.
$9.89.
Yeah, last year. Yeah, Phoenix is right. Last year, this was the Golden Week sale.
Yeah,
from the 26th through the 9th of May. So,
man, go back to the Christmas sale.
I mean, it's good and bad. Like it's forcing you to like, at least it's giving us a little bit of a break because the deals weren't that good.
Wow, man!
Bittersweet.
Hot Toys is actually doing life-size figures now.
they did one in 20 they did the armored Batman in like 2016, life size for the Ben Affleck armored Batman. That was like 8,000, I think.
That was Hot Toys.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can show this. Give me a second.
It says spring sale, then Golden Week. Oh, man.
Because they've done a spring sale before.
Thank you, Cypher.
All right, John, just add some things in the cart.
This sale's no, this sale's not for me.
No, I like that Harley though, but I remember that Harley has popped up on the like daily deals or something off the sideshow, and I think it was a little better.
Yeah, they got a better sale like on their older pieces. A lot of their older pieces dropped down significantly, but not none of the newer stuff.
Yeah, but the thing is, with the Golden Week sale before was all the old stuff. With this, there's some new stuff.
Yeah, some new stuff in this one. Yeah, they do have some of the older pieces that's pretty good.
That Nero looks dope, man.
Yeah,
that Nero's dope. I'm just waiting for Devil Triggers, man.
I was looking at it earlier.
Wait until it's half price.
I'll jump in when they finally do Devil Trigger stuff. I'll buy those pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But let's keep on going.
How come you don't get Gans, Slifer? Gans.
You guys continue. I'll be right.
I'm not,
I'll be right back.
I'm not really into like the whole like scantily dressed women in my collection. I got a daughter. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, to each his own. I never really was into it. Like having like super hot girls in my collection. It's more like a sausage fest down here.
Wow.
It is what it is. Jeez. Gotta call it how it is, you know?
Flavor.
But yeah, no, I just think of it that way. Yeah.
John's back.
I'm back. Yeah, I had to. I thought my daughter needed a bottle, but my wife got up and she did the bottle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You should buy some flowers.
I thought she was.
We have a contract.
For you.
We have a contract on Fridays. You know, on Fridays is business.
Fridays,
John, what kind of business?
Hey, you little freak.
Here's the collector got it. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I included it there. I don't even know where to start there, but
Can't read that.
but I did include it out of respect because he shared it on Facebook and that's pretty cool. But this was the example that we were talking about with the foam. Prime One possibly looking at other options of sending pieces.
What's
with this
the
foam.
ES on this piece?
Oh,
because with really low ESs, they use the black foam sometimes.
Computer, shut up.
Wow.
Sorry, I can't control music from the audio cable.
Do you know the ES on this piece?
Trying to find it.
Because when I got my one of my Guyver pieces,
This was
it
Batman
on
of which one is this one of Earth 1?
Earth -1.
Earth 1. So this is 80 for the deluxe and 30 for the regular. If only someone had a spreadsheet with all this shit on it.
Wow, you are a gem.
Yeah, no, like when they do low ESs, sometimes a lot of times they'll use the black foam. I like it, but they don't use it enough.
So
but you have to be very careful taking pieces out of it, because if you don't, you could break stuff.
D-Rock, you got to head out?
Yeah, man, I got to take off. Thanks for having me. I hope you guys have a great weekend. It's good to see all you fellas, and take it easy.
Have a good night.
Here's D-Rock.
Appreciate you, D-Rock, being here. I know we're running a little late. Lots of stuff to cover this week, but I know we got some new people in here as well. So just for you guys who weren't here in the beginning of the show, Dilber was stopping by. We did an unboxing, but he's also offering a May the 4th sale, minus the Star Wars pieces. But it's an awesome sale on his site, so I'm going to drop the link on the site. You guys go check it out. There's the site, Momentic. All you have to do is use code FORCE50, and you'll get 50% off. Just
Nice.
until, another a little over an hour. And
Yeah,
15?
just to add, the prices are in Canadian and it includes shipping to US and
Correct.
Canada. Yeah.
Prices are in Canadian and shipping's included, so you can't go wrong. So check out the site if you guys have a chance. A couple Prime ones there, and some other goodies. But that's
Just minus 30% from the Canadian price. You get
it's
the US
exclusive for us. So what'd you say, Phoenix?
Just take 30% off the Canadian price, and you get the US price.
The US one.
Ooh, somebody got that bumble.
So I appreciate you. There's someone shopping the internet quite often. McFly says great deals, which is great to see. But Dilber, I appreciate you doing this for our community, man.
No worries. Appreciate it. Appreciate the community, and I think this is probably the biggest one I'm gonna do for a long time.
Well, 50% off, yeah, that'll ship.
That's a big number, man.
That's a big number.
I know. I wanted to do something crazy, so that's all I could think of. At short notice.
That was pretty fucking crazy. 50%.
Yeah.
Ryan, when you hear that, it was coming for y'all.
Jesus, 2:59 Eastern is when it ends this sale. So, you guys still got some time. 11:59.
Yeah, you got that Kenshiro too, man. People should jump on that. 50% off that, man. That's a nice piece.
And the Berserk.
Yeah.
Yeah, Berserk is nice.
Yeah. Alex
Treat yourself.
Croner's like, "What's that? Dilber special? I missed it."
Alex, yeah, he's a fellow Canadian.
Yeah.
50% off. This one I was sharing for Figure Kong wanted me to share this. This was wild. Not
Wow.
Prime 1. This is custom, but this is a life-size Snape. That's wild.
Imagine that at the dinner table. He's just staring at you. Eat your peas.
Harry Potter. I appreciate Harry Potter, but damn, that's. There's the link again. Pretty cool. Not for me, that's for sure. But he wanted me to share it. Thought it was cool.
What kind of sicko gets life-size stuff?
Those crazy guys. Okay, J&D. We can kind of blow through this too. They did their update to the Christopher Reeves portrait. So there's the old one, original one on the left. The middle is the updated portrait, and the right is the movie still.
Changed too. Oh. Pigment. This game looks good.
I think it looks better. I think there's a significant change there.
Yeah, they got the cleft in his chin.
Tightened up the
Yeah.
face, squared it out a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did better. It looks better.
It looks
The
a lot
hair, the hair, yeah.
The color.
There's
Changed a little
something.
bit
There's
on
something
the
with
suit
his
as well.
expression though. Like this, he looks kind of dead. His expression.
They didn't like capture like the little
Little smirk.
kind of smirk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit would make a big difference.
Yeah, it looks like they tried in the old sculpt a little bit.
Yeah.
I can see kind of the wrinkles in the right side of the cheek, but yeah, I don't see it in the new. Actually, I might have seen it on the other side, but his head is turned.
But I mean, technically, the likeness looks really good. Like they covered most of the features. Just the emotion isn't there. Oh,
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
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 But
I
no,
honestly like this expression better because it's like it's more neutral.
Yeah.
You know, it's. But I think they did better. You know, like you don't.
Improvement.
I don't want the smirk.
It looks good in the video.
Yeah. So they had put up. So they had apparently they had someone they were working with that some orders had to be canceled. So they went and put this back up for pre-order. Both the single version and the 2-pack. 2-pack only had 10 at $35.99. That flew off the shelf. So that's gone already. But this looks freaking good.
Yeah, I think they improved it. I think it's better.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. See, that's the thing with J&D is I kind of feel like that's a perfect example of a company who that's a perfect example of a company who was very hard-headed in the beginning. Collectors were giving feedback to some of the pieces that really needed it, and it was no, you don't like the product, don't buy it. Do you see how fast that changed? That mentality?
Yeah, J&D, they were the ones that put out the video that kind of said that stuff, right?
Correct.
Wasn't there stuff? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is a big 180, 360, whichever one it is.
Definitely course corrected.
Yep, because we're the ones holding the money. We're the ones that pull the strings. Without the money, people paying the money, then you know what I'm saying? But now they listen. They've been listening. Arwen, looks like they're tweaking. They listen with the Superman. Who else? Catwoman was another example, putting the banister. So it's great to hear that course correction took place and they're listening to the collector.
Hey, I just want to mention about J&D. Like, I don't know. I just want to recognize that it's really hard to do his likeness, especially at such a subtle pose like that. Like, that's really hard, and for them to go back and make that adjustment is pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I agree completely.
They did a good job. I think it's better than like a lot better than the first one. The first one looked very dead.
We used to go really hard on J&D. And like anybody would, like I would call J&D candles. I still call it today. It would be a candle, because there was pieces like that Catwoman, the Anne Hathaway Catwoman. Just that was not a solid release. And there were some other ones, even that Joker. When you saw the photos, but when you saw them in people's collections, they just weren't hitting well. And something happened where it clicked, where they started to listen. And for me, it really started to change with this, with the Indiana Jones. When I saw the Indiana Jones, I'm like, okay, wait. Now they're kind of piquing my interest, and you can really see what they're doing. The bat suits, they did well as well. The armor, like Pattinson, but then you went to the swap out portraits, and it just wasn't there. It didn't look good. But I said I throw my hat in the ring and try with Catwoman, and see that's their opportunity. They fished me in because I see improvement. I see improvement, and I see them. Like I said, for me, it's a complete 180 where they're listening. Someone put this picture in chat GBT, and it actually like spit out this whole description of realistic depiction of Superman and all that. So to test how good it looked. But what I wanted to show you is someone brought up something that I didn't notice on the J&D site. Let me see if I can try to find up a photo play. Like, here's a good comparison. Night and day, I think. Here he looked dead.
Yeah.
Flush. Everything looked flush there. I can't find it. Okay. That's fine.
Forget it. Forget it.
Forget
it was just
about
a tease, guys. It was just a tease.
It was the Clark Kent and how the base doesn't make sense. Because it looks like floorboards. Hardwood floorboards. And there's a sewer grate. Like a manhole cover. I'll see if I can get it for next show. We've been already going too late. Sure. Here. Quick. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, it does. Yeah. I have it pulled up on my phone, and I can. It's hard. I mean, it kind of looks like concrete in some ways too. Looks like cracked concrete in close-ups, and then from a. I don't know if it's supposed to be hard. I don't think it's supposed to be hardwood floor.
But have you ever seen concrete cut like that? I've never seen concrete cut like that.
I don't think it's it might not be concrete. Maybe it's cobblestone.
Cobblestone, yeah.
Cobblestone. Okay.
Yeah.
He's in a classy part of the neighborhood.
All right, just someone brought it up. I said it.
Daily Planet ain't in the hood, you know.
Yeah. He's not in Gotham.
Yeah.
Community photos, and we'll wrap this baby up. Shout out to our guy.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I like that.
I didn't put his name, and I know his name, and I slipped my mind, but I have to get it.
That's a cool. I like that effect.
This is the DC Designer Series in 6 scale. DC Direct.
This is DC Direct.
The DC Designer Series.
But
DC
it's like
Designer Series.
but it's from like it's like retail, right?
Yeah, just like
Wow.
that old school, the smaller
I
scale.
thought this was a custom for a second.
No.
This is nice. I like this.
This is Jim Lee version, I think.
Jim Lee, yep, precisely.
And I always liked the Prime 1. I thought the Prime 1 is dope.
Man, it's
like
freaking Jimmy. I was gonna say Jesse. That's the problem. Jimmy, our guy Jimmy. Yeah.
Oh shit, Jimmy, this is the dope, man. I like this. I always like Nightwing.
Yeah, love seeing a Nightwing.
Yeah. I wish we would see more Red Hood. You know. Like, I feel like we don't see enough like comic style Red Hood. You know, it's usually like Arkham.
I just like the effect I like the effect they were trying to pull off here.
Kind of like when they did XM did Thor's hammer when it was spinning. Kind of like that. Yeah, really cool.
Appreciate you sharing, Jimmy. Chris, Mr. Silva got his Maestro in version A.
Nice.
Ooh.
Looking good. Beast of a piece.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's like his trophy room there.
Yep.
That's good.
So it's a bit it's like a little Inception though. It's like a trophy room inside of a trophy room.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I like this Maestro. If I came across it locally, I'd be tempted to add this one.
I think his complaint was there was no magnets on the
base. But he doesn't know how to put the pieces on it. Once you learn how to put the pieces on it, you could turn the whole thing and nothing will fall off.
Nothing will fall off.
Yeah, because when I first got it, I put it together. It was the same way. But then I took the time to figure it out, and then now I know exactly where it goes, so I could twist it.
You know, if you don't spin the base of it, and I got to tell you, because you and I talked a little bit about it because I put that tacky putty on mine. I could spin that base around all day long; they won't move now. But it still was scary. Like I had them set real nice, because I like spinning that base. I light up the eyes on the back of it, the sentinel eyes, and it's. But every time I move that thing, I just hear something like clunking a little bit, and I got a hard cabinet right underneath it. I'm like, man, I don't want anything to fall for a little bit of tacky putty that can stop that from happening. Even the surface board, that was a scary one. Surface board.
Do you spin that base right round, baby, right round?
Yeah.
Like a record?
Every time. Every time.
Okay.
Terrible.
Yeah. Next picture, please.
Yeah.
We might clip it. I think that was clip worthy. Okay, next one. Chris, appreciate you sharing. Our guy Alex, who is in the chat right now, got his Prime 1 Penguin.
Yeah, that's nice. Real nice.
I want this to be my next piece. Yeah, this is beautiful. Love it.
Oh yeah, Alex.
Yeah.
He's built quite a nice third scale collection over the last couple months, not even years, couple months. So
nice.
Yeah, man.
Keep
You
it
don't
up.
get to see that piece too often holding the vulture.
Yeah,
that's a nice shot.
Yeah, that's a really nice statue.
Yeah, like that a lot.
That's another
Make sure
one. I
to pet
just
it
feel
3
like
times
it's a sleeper. This one, but awesome. Thank you. Our guy Ledge got his Prime 1 Killer Croc.
Angel is huge, man.
Yeah, massive piece.
Oh, it was good though.
Yeah. Get broken, right, man? That sucks.
Yeah, he had an issue with it, but I think it came to a resolution, which was good. But yeah, this is a killer piece.
Yeah.
Classic. So.
Yeah, well done by Prime 1.
Yeah.
Oh, it's broke. It was broken on the side. I'm sorry, it was broken on the side over there.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah, the base.
Wow. Okay.
But they fixed it between them two, but he actually it's like a MacGyver. He glued that shit together.
This piece came in like shards, not even pieces.
Yeah,
It was like shards.
It doesn't look that bad.
Yeah,
How you fixed it?
Splinters.
Yeah,
It's not even fixed here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it don't look like it's fixed right now.
It's not fixed yet.
No.
He's all good.
You posted pictures of it fixed?
Yeah. It's not like it's not put
Oh.
together. It just is the thing's put together, but it's not on that base yet. Like,
Yeah, where it's like the bat logo.
I don't even know how he put that all together in.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was watching them. I was like, bro, like you should do this live. People need to see this.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Like,
yeah.
But appreciate you sharing it and sorry you had to go through that, but glad everything kind of worked out. Yeah. He also got Jetwing.
Nice.
Man,
That thing's massive.
Yeah.
That's so intricate.
That's a model kit, man. That's a model kit.
Yeah, but they do their model kits really well.
Yeah, it's crazy though. I would be upset. Imagine you got to move that goddamn thing.
what you build it though, and then you take it apart. What I do is I just do left side on one side and I put it there, and then put the right side so I remember like the Justice Buster, and you can put it together way faster once you put it.
There's still
You gotta have
a ton of pieces, man.
Yeah, you gotta have a plan. When you have a plan, you never fail.
Okay,
Patience, man. You gotta have patience.
That sounds like there's going to be a lot of failure.
I'm sure that's what Trump said too. Okay.
It's crazy how massive that piece look, but his display is so big as well. Like it makes it look smaller than what it really is.
I'm pretty sure P. Diddy said the same thing too, and that gave
It's really small.
Our guy Mark Books, love this Venom setup.
Bro, that Venom is humongous. I cannot believe the size of it.
Yeah, that's third scale.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the XM.
It
No,
looks
it's,
like
it's
it.
quarter, but it's massive.
No, it's
yeah.
quarter, but I'm saying it
Yeah.
looks like it's scaled to third. I know there's different iterations of Venom in terms of his sizing and stuff, but look at him compared to Spider-Man and Carnage. Jeez.
Yeah, he looks huge.
He's a big
He's
boy.
supposed to be that big in the comics. That's a big boy.
I mean, you know, like when Prime 1 did theirs, right, it was the Dark Origins version. So he was a bigger Venom. So I guess you could probably find a version in the comics where he is much larger than normal, and just justify it that way. But I don't think, in terms of the traditional Venom, no, I don't think he was anywhere near that big.
Not that much bigger than Carnage, for sure.
No.
No.
Thanks for sharing, Mark. Great setup, man. Well done.
Yeah, 3 strong pieces for sure.
Yep.
Rashid has his PCS. What is this? Shredder.
Shredder.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't think that is.
Yeah. Now that I'm looking at it, yeah, is that his? Is that yours, Vision?
No, that's
I think
Adam.
That was
Yeah, he went to someone's. He went to someone's place, right?
Ah, so he's posting it.
Yeah,
Pretending
he
it's
picked
his.
up. Yeah, he picked up another piece,
I hate
solar
to see
piece,
it.
and he saw that. He told me how
picked
dope
up
it
the
was.
he picked up the Y-wing.
Well, I'm more worried as to
MRC.
why he's posting other people's photos and claiming it's his.
He never said it was his. He just posted it as like fan art. I don't know. COC. Shut up.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I didn't even realize. I'm looking at the white. I'm like, wait a second. Now that it's up close, I'm like, that looks like Vision setup.
Adam did good. It's clean, very clean.
D-Rock got his custom. What's this called again?
Weapon X.
Weapon X. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
This is cool.
Yeah, he got to do. He got a bubble effect, man. You
I
gotta
know.
Do the bubble effect.
Once you see the bubble effect, you can't unsee it.
It looks too clean now. I agree.
Yeah. That was awesome what DT did. It was crazy. Little plastic stick-on bubbles.
Yeah. Awesome.
Someone needs to fill it with jelly.
And then Poe, another one added to the collection.
Yeah.
Poe got the Sideshow Puma throne. It can remind you of whatever, but for back in the day, the back of this throne was.
That's a nice piece, man. I saw this in Rashid's collection.
This still holds up to today, in my opinion.
This has to be displayed all the way around. It's too nice to not see the back side of that.
For sure.
Exactly.
For sure.
It's not that big, right? You put it on a turntable and be.
Yo, it's not big at all. You could, it's not big.
It's huge.
Congrats, Poe. Our guy Carlos picked up the Man at Arms by Iron Studios. He was
I love this one,
Masters
man.
of the Universe. Yeah.
I love
He was
it.
happy with it. Huge
I can't wait
congrats,
to see what Tweeterhead does with their Man at Arms.
Yeah.
He's got such a cool design. I want to see how they kind of put a spin on it.
Yeah.
I'm waitlisted at Skeletor. I slept on that and said I'm on the waitlist.
Oh, you'll find it. You'll find it, man.
Yeah. I think Ice, you were trying to get that, right, Ice?
Was that?
That Skeletor. Was you trying to get that too?
You talking about the one from
Tweeterhead, the legend.
I'm not really sure. I was thinking about the I wanted to get them. I don't know if I'm gonna do it now. I really don't.
I think you guys are talking about if they come out with a good He-Man to pair with it, it would be nice.
Yeah. I definitely think they're gonna do He-Man. I don't think that's gonna be a problem at all. But I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do it just yet.
Thank you for sharing, Carlos. Jeffrey showing off his one-piece setup.
Nice.
Looking good. Nothing like some good anime, right?
Yeah.
Is Jerry still here?
It's what we deserve.
Are those bases? Are those black under bases?
I never.
Does that come with it?
Yeah.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, that's the what is it, the Ikigai or whatever? Is that they're more like affordable, like smaller pieces? Still like $500 around there, but
Oh no, like that kind of like
black-
glossy
that black-
bottom.
Yeah.
yeah, that's part of it.
Oh, okay. So that's like their signature in their line, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like their like sub base.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they all
I like
they
that.
all come with it.
That's different.
I tried getting into Fairy Tail. It was very difficult for me.
I didn't like Fairy Tail.
One
and
Piece.
I've-
One Piece.
And I never, One Piece is just too big of an endeavor.
I was never a fan of it.
Let's keep going. Jeffrey, thanks for sharing. Piggy also joined the
Yay!
The Rock Club.
Yes, sir.
Congrats.
Congrats.
What the rock is good?
Did he get the Vigilante edition? Or...
He got
that's the champion.
Champion?
Yeah, because it has all the gold.
Yeah, same edition. The Vigilante. I like the gold personally.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what the Vigilante looked like.
It was
I just
all
like
black.
the hood.
It's pretty much all black. Yeah,
all black with the hood.
all
yeah.
black.
I like that one. I would, if I was gonna get one, I would get that one.
Which one, the black one?
I don't know why, but
I like this one.
I like the gold pop. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. Something about that one looks good. I really like that one.
All
Vigilante.
black,
Yeah.
And
I
that's
like that the chest is more like distorted.
Yeah. I mean, he.
Look
I
at
like
it.
it. Yeah. I do like it. I do like that one. If I was gonna buy it, I'd get that.
The black. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to look at it. I don't necessarily remember what it looked like. I remember it was all black and then the hood.
Yeah, I love the hood. I think the hood is a nice touch.
I'm shocked as to how big it is, to be honest.
I honestly, I wouldn't do the hood, man. I wouldn't do it.
I mean,
It takes away, in my opinion.
Covers it up too much.
Yeah.
yeah, but it gives him that like dark allure kind of thing. Like it's like he's it's like a little mysterious. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so I don't want to look at the Rock all the time, you know.
Yeah, he smells it.
Yeah, I don't need Dwayne staring at me all day.
Yes, you do. That's the Rock.
But I think I'm looking at the pictures. His eyes turned like yellow as opposed to blue, right, or something like that. That's what it's showing.
No, they changed it back to the blue, not the yellow no more.
Change it back to blue. Oh, okay.
Huge shout out to the channel members. Paul, who stopped by today. Appreciate the support, brother. Brian from Maji Space and our very own Beast 51. Can appreciate you guys, man. It means a lot. And that is it. That was a big show. That was a big show.
Yeah.
3 unboxings. Man.
Never before done live.
Oh,
I have another unboxing. If you want to do one more, you want to pop it off. I got one more.
We got Groat stopping by.
I got a hot toy.
Cruising. Well.
Oh, you have a hot toy? Oh, that's not an unboxing. Move on.
Actually, I'm glad you mentioned that because our guy Cypher showed. This is what he wanted me to show. Life-size hot toy. Wow.
Oh, is that new?
And it's the best Batman too.
Okay.
Because I think that's the. I'm pretty sure that's the same base as the armored version they put on sale.
It could be. I think it's new. No, I think it's new. Maybe it's the same base they're using, so that it matches. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that. Look at the price and everything. But Cypher, thanks for sending me that over. So that's it, guys. Let me one more time. Again, appreciate kind of everything what Dilbert's doing for the community. So I'm gonna put it in the chat one more time for the 50 off. You guys can go check it out. It's another 42 minutes. Roughly. No, 52 minutes. So go, that's 50 off there. Go check it out and use the code FORCE50. Prices are in Canadian and shipped. Have fun. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. We had a blast. Happy May the 4th. For all the Star Wars fans, I hope you have a good time. Great weekend. Cuddle up, watch the movies. Some movie theaters doing the whole 20-hour marathon, which is, we do a 3-hour stream. I'm ready to hit the floor, let alone a 20-hour marathon. But yeah, man, keep that nostalgia going. Slifer, thanks for being here. Appreciate you doing the unboxing. Yeah, man, always. Vision, Ken, always good to see you.
Thanks, Sean.
Vega, you as well, man. Thanks for spending time with us.
Yeah, it was fun. Remember, Magneto was right.
That's what they're saying. Oh, you got that in?
Baby.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Was this straight from Hong Kong?
Yeah, this is a Hong Kong release.
Nice.
Fuck Sideshow because they couldn't fulfill my order.
Wow. That's a good piece. That's a lot
Oh,
of
I
people
love
after-
this. I
after
love
that
this
piece.
one. I'm so excited. After the show, I'm unboxing.
Crack of that thing open.
Smells like
Ice,
China.
great to see you as well. And if you guys caught the show on Ice's channel as well, Black Ice Collectibles, hope you enjoyed it. And check out the episode we did yesterday, Statue Talk. I think it was 57.
Yeah.
That hit home. Like we ended that, and I was like, there was a little bit of nostalgia talk there.
Yeah,
I shut the computer off. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Those are good memories. So
Yeah.
check out that show. Phoenix, thanks for doing your unboxing as well, and of course Dilber, huge congrats as well on Black Adam. Awesome piece.
Thanks, John.
Rob says need a lot of Java juice for a 20-hour binge. Wow. Cypher's watching season 3 of The Bad Batch, which is really good.
Yeah, man. Good.
Woke up, Gruson saying woke up an hour ago. It's 8 a.m. here. Oh,
Jesus.
That's crazy.
It's almost
I'm about to go to
2:30.
bed.
Yeah, it's almost 2:30 here, so. That's it, guys. We'll put a pin in it here. Episode 113. Appreciate you all being here. Stay tuned for next week's episode. Chatter That Matters probably on Monday. We'll have some fun and get some of the collections together and see what everyone's accumulated. But until next week, be sure to be safe and always remember to collect responsibly. Until next time. Let's get this outro rolling.
We're glad you were here too, Jerry.
I said Jerry, didn't I? I said Jerry.
I don't remember.
I said Jerry because in my head, hold on. I said Jerry because in my head, I said mention anime, and then I held myself back from saying it. I was going to say an anime comment. Unless I missed you, Jerry. If I did miss you, Jerry, my apologies. We loved having you here.
It's all good. Thanks for
in my head, we said bye to Jerry. Unless
I think he was about to do it, and then you went to me.
No, I think I was about to do it, and Slifer brought out the hot toy, and I had said,
"Yeah,
is that it?" I think that's what happened. But
yeah.
So we don't. We blame those Hong Kong sellers.
Professionalism.
That's all right. You can buy yourself. You can buy yourself Berserk to make it up.
Well,
yeah,
maybe. Let's go check it out. We'll see. I'll see if it's still up. All right, guys. You guys rock, and everybody at once. Goodbye, Jerry.
Bye, Jerry.
Bye, Jerry.
Take it easy, guys.
You underestimate the power of the dark side.